It's in the game.
I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, it's the NuKKle Sports Show Wednesday night. We got Hochi in the building. What's going on? Oh man, what a fucking week we got ahead of us, bro. What's up, Big Food? What up, normal guy?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Yo, listen, man. I know you a Giants fan, and I know fuck the Eagles, but bro, there was no way that those refs were not gonna let the Chiefs walk out there without the victory. It was no way. I've been saying it for weeks now. It's the Eagles versus the refs, and the refs won.
Nah. The Eagles had enough. The Eagles had enough chances to win that game. It should not have come down to that holding penalty, which in reality was an actual the right call.
Come on, bro. My man was touching him. He wasn't even holding him.
Nah, he was grabbing him. He was pulling his jersey, bro. And that was going throughout. It was going on throughout the game. It shouldn't. No, I mean, if you're not gonna call it throughout the game, don't call that at the crucial moment. I get that, and you're 100% right. But you know, referees are gonna get that phone call from Vegas,
and they're gonna be like, "Thank you." Shit. You saw Patrick Mahomes, he accepted the MVP award for the refs on behalf of the refs. He's like, I'm gonna hold on to this one. Like, damn, son, that game, it was a good game until they said, wait, they're not converting on third down. Shoot, defense on the defense, first down. What? And then they pulled out some bullshit video that happened 2 seasons ago. The last time they played, they had the Reebok jerseys instead of for the Nike jerseys. It wasn't even at the same stadium. The grass was fucking AstroTurf. Like, give me that bullshit. They had that. They had that film on deck.
Stop playing. It was the right call. It should have been. They should have not been a lot more calls like that, but it was the right call.
Come on, man. That didn't even impede his movement. That wasn't the reason why he missed that ball. I can
Yeah, it
understand if
was.
that was the reason why. No, it wasn't. He got
Yeah, it
overthrown.
was.
He got way over. First off, he was in the wrong position and then got overthrown.
Mahomes threw it because he saw the hole. That's a smart play.
No, the refs called it because they couldn't convert.
You don't think
That's what
Andy would have
happened.
gone? Andy Reid would have gotten at it, gone for a fourth down, bro. Stop playing.
Nah, man.
The game was tied. They lose nothing by going on fourth.
They lose the game if they gave the Eagles one more chance to fucking have a drive.
Who says?
I says they gave that motherfucker another set of downs and then they wasted the whole clock and gave 4 seconds to fucking run the ball back.
Listen, at the end of the day, Eagles had enough chances to put the game away and they didn't.
Oh, please. They did put the game away, and the ref said, no, let's call this one back. Because right before that, the refs all of a sudden, because he went out of bounds, it's a substitution now. You can't run the play. Oh, you're giving us another chance to call for the challenge? Yes, sir. Let's challenge the play. Come on, man. There was nothing the refs were going to let these people do that was going to cost them the game. The Chiefs won the game. Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes, but since the Chiefs won, Mahomes got the award. I bet if the Eagles won, Jalen would probably got the MVP. What y'all think? Shit.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, the MVP does go to the quarterback anyway.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts was doing his thing with all those fucking quarterback sneaks. They was not stopping that. That fumble caused the Eagles the game. I mean, they came back from that. That fumble wasn't what caused them the lead. They came back and then they were up by 8? No, they were down by 8 and then they came in and they tied the game.
Right,
Everything was gravy. Yeah, everything was great. That fumble should have never happened, but we all know the refs put some fucking slippery shit on. They rubbed that ball in Vaseline.
Stop it.
You notice they didn't use that. They didn't use that ball when homeboy ran for the touchdown. They didn't use the ball after that.
Stop it, Vince. Now you're just making excuses for the Eagles. Stop it.
My man ran in for the touchdown, wiped the shit down, gave it to the ref. The ref took that shit with Brady's deflate gate.
Stop it.
Shit. All I know is that they lucky the Jets wasn't there because it wouldn't have mattered what the refs did. The Jets would have blew the motherfuckers out. They got lucky.
Oh, come on. They ain't getting lucky.
Well, they got lucky that they ain't play the Jets.
Yeah, it would have been a fucking a slaughter for the Jets against the Jets. You guys have got no quarterback.
Shit, Mike White would have did something.
What with the 3 broken ribs he had?
Yeah, fuck them ribs. Everybody, shit. You don't need
He
them
said,
ribs.
"Fuck the ribs. You don't need the ribs."
Word. You don't need no fucking ribs. Shit,
You don't
and
need no
saying,
fucking badges.
and I'm saying this because I know Cruz ain't gonna say it. He too humble to be out here speaking the truth that the refs fucking cost him the game. George Kittle and his girlfriend are having a baby. That's why the refs
Wow.
cheated. The XFL starts this week. You plan on watching the XFL, Hoach?
Hell yeah. That and the USFL.
How long is
Anything football.
How long has the USFL been out?
Last year was like the first official year.
Okay.
Back. It was something that was done back in the day, and then they stopped doing it. It was back in the day when it was before they merged with the NFL and the US and
Oh,
the
okay. So
industry.
they
Yeah,
so they just redid it then.
yeah.
So who's
They
playing this?
stopped.
Are they
They
like
got they got a couple of teams.
but are they like college players? They ex
Oh yeah,
players that got
college players who didn't get direct drafted, ex NFL players who got cut and then they get re-signed by other teams. You know, there's some coaches in there that fucking flop. That's fucking coaches and shit like that.
yeah.
You know,
Okay. So this
just
is
like just like the XFL is gonna have guys there that used to play.
this is gonna be like a second chance league for them.
Yeah, yeah. There was a couple of people who got signed from the USFL who balled out and got signed to the NFL. One of them was the guy who ended up playing quarterback for the Panthers, PJ Walker. He
Oh
was in
shit.
the USFL. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, now you know. None of us have to battle. G.I. Joe.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes people get lucky.
I'm calling up
They get,
shows,
they,
see if
they,
he's
yeah, they call it show. Yeah, sometimes
yeah.
people get lucky, get a second and third and fourth and fifth chance.
Yeah. And yo, what's going on, bro? You busy? What happened?
Still working.
Oh, well, we on the show. I figured you could give your 2 cents of how the refs was cheating against the Eagles.
Hell no. They did a good job,
See?
bro. It was a holding call. I'm sorry, Chris. Is he on?
Not yet.
Mm.
You know what I feel like when I go, the refs cheated? I feel like everybody responds back saying, I'm a Giants fan. That's all I hear from y'all.
I'm a Jets fan.
Yo, I hear you. But the Jets were too good for the game. That's why they wasn't playing.
I agree. They should've made it. What's going on? Who's out there? Yo, my phone is a little low on pizza. Please give me a heads up.
Your phone is a little low on pizza.
On juice.
Oh, all right. Well, we got Hocha in the building. Chris is on his
in
way.
The building, baby.
Yo, what
Chris
up,
is on his
show?
way.
Chris on the okay. I like that.
We talking about the Super Bowl right now. What you think of that halftime show, Hocha?
Have a good night. Thank you.
Listen, I don't really give a shit about it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna keep it honest. It's a halftime show. It doesn't really mean shit to me.
You wasn't
Yeah.
out there trying to get on the platform. You wasn't trying to dance on the platform.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Listen, she did a bunch of songs. I'm surprised she didn't bring out any any guests. That I'm surprised at.
Yeah,
I hear people mad that she wasn't doing this. She was this bitch is fucking pregnant.
that's true.
The hell you guys want her to do? Fucking be break dancing and fucking or bumping and grinding? She's fucking pregnant, bro.
I mean, shit. I want to see a bump and grind. Shit. She was showing her ass everywhere. What up, Brazy?
Not in that suit.
Yeah, I mean, she had a fucking quadruple X pair of pants on that, and then bending over. It's like you wasn't gonna see her ass no matter what.
Yeah.
Word. Yo, Brazy, was it just me or was them refs cheating? Brazy tell you the truth.
Stop it.
That's when you became a Philadelphia fan.
Who, Brazy? Born and raised in Philadelphia. I'm just telling you what I seen. Shit.
He's just playing devil advocate right now.
You think I'm gonna let Joel jump through the fire by himself? The Cruz jump through the fire by himself?
Why not?
Because if the Jets was out there, it'd have been a different story.
Yeah, the Chiefs would have won 100 or nothing.
Shit, the Chiefs would have lost. The Chiefs would have quit the minute we got on the field.
Yeah, quit laughing.
Who's we on the Jaguars?
What?
The Jaguars? Who's we?
The Jets.
Rooting for the Jaguars.
Bro, you was rooting for the Giants, so you ain't no Jets fan either.
You right.
You was rooting for the Chiefs.
Hey, wait a minute. No, I wasn't. I don't
Shit.
care who won. I wanted the Chiefs to win more.
Shit. Crazy said, fuck them refs and them Chiefs.
Listen, I will be truthful. There's two teams in my life that I would never, ever root for.
The Cowboys.
And the Eagles.
The Cowboys and the Eagles.
The Cowboys.
You know what's crazy? I used to love the Cowboys back in the day with Deion Sanders.
Well, who?
Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin.
Deion Sanders was on the Lions, never on the Cowboys. I mean, no, I'm talking Barry Sanders. Deion Sanders was there. Yeah, after he left Atlanta and then he left San Francisco, then he went back to San Francisco. Deion Sanders was like the first person to be like, yeah, I'm going to play y'all guys.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders did the smartest fucking free agent motherfucker there was.
My guy right there.
Oh, man,
Yep.
prime time.
And it's crazy how they paid extra to make sure that none of them went on the Jets. You know that, right? That's a conspiracy. Whenever you have a talent like that on the Jet, free agent, and the Jets want them, the NFL would pay them extra off the books to not go to the Jets.
No. No.
Man,
The players know that the Jets is a crappy organization.
Nah, man. It's true.
Yeah,
Look
man.
it up. Look it up. I said it, so it has to be true. It's 100 facts. They're making a documentary about it right now. Look at
man,
Brady.
come on now.
Look at Brady.
The
The Jets were gonna be
Jets-
like, "Yo, Brady, you want to come on a winning team?" And Brady was like, "All right, I'm down." And what happened? ESPN
Bro,
turned around and
the-
said, "We'll give you $400 million just to sit here and talk." Shit,
Bro, nobody wants to be on the Jets.
shit. Everybody want to be on the Jets. That's a fucking. You see that cobalt green we got?
Ain't nobody want to be on the Jets. Listen, if the Jets make it to playoffs, whatever, I'll root for them. But let's cut the crap. That organization is not run correctly, and it
It's
hasn't
not.
been for many years.
It's not, but yo, we get Lamar Jackson, we got a chance. We get Lamar Jackson in the offensive line, we got a chance.
Yeah, you guys definitely need a better offensive line. I mean, but that's at least like half the league.
Word. He's a Giants fan, crazy. Coach.
Born and bred.
Yep. And Show likes Tiger Woods.
No, it's Tiger Woo.
Tiger Woo. And Tiger Woo.
Oh, you trying to be funny, Breezy over there? Oh, the team we beat.
Damn.
All right, you want to play devil's advocates with the referees? All right, the referee crew that refereed the Giants Eagles game, the Eagles are 13-1 when they refereed the Eagles games. Conspiracy. Ooh.
I'm saying,
I can play that game too.
hey man, all I'm saying is there was no such thing as pass interference when the Jaguars was playing in the playoffs. But now all of a sudden my man played defense and it's pass interference. Those Jaguars were
man was
getting beat the shit out of. I saw one of them got stabbed in the fucking throat.
What are you talking about?
When in the first round, when the Jaguars lost, Trevor Lawrence throwing the ball in the I forget who they play. They were mugging them motherfuckers. It could have been the Chiefs because you never know they cheat in any fucking way.
Chiefs had a bye.
See, they bought the refs. I'm glad you admit it.
Because they had a bye. Because they had the best record in the fucking in the AFC.
Yep.
Because Buffalo fucked that up.
Yep. Who they play? Hold on, I'm looking it up now. All right. So they beat the Chargers by 1. The refs couldn't do nothing about that. And then, yep, the Kansas City Chiefs. It's funny. They over here stabbing fucking receivers from the Jaguars. No such thing as pass interference. And they barely got away with it. 27-20. Barely got away with that win until the ref said, "You know what? We got this." I remember the fucking Chiefs were sweating bullets against those fucking Jaguars. Sweating bullets. Trevor Lawrence was doing his thing. They stabbed 4 people on that last fucking play, and the rest was like, "Nah, that looked good to me." The ambulance out there, blood all over the fucking field. That's why the Chiefs was wearing their red jerseys, because that way they could cover that shit up. Shit.
That's funny.
And then the Giants versus the Eagles. That was shit. I'm telling you right now, you see, somebody was washing the Giants jerseys in Vaseline because they couldn't tackle for shit that game.
You mean the Eagles?
No, the Giants, because they test the Eagles. Remember, if anybody was gonna be caught cheating, they would have blamed it on the Giants. Like that's how they do. Because you seen the Giant that whole game, the Giants were sneezing because they had some shit on their shirt. The eyes was watered, they couldn't see nothing. One of the players had salmonella at the end of the game.
Breezy, 37-8. What's your record when you go to Super Bowl? Oh, you're 1 for 4. All right, take a seat, baby. Take a seat.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You want to go there? I'll go there.
Word. You know where else I'll go? How the fucking Kansas City Chiefs beat the Bengals because of the fucking refs. Yo, it should be the Kansas City refs. You notice it, every time they do a documentary and every time they say hi to the refs, you know what the refs say? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Fucking refs are cheaters.
That's pretty funny. I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny.
Fucking cheaters. The Bengals should have went into that fucking Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, Breezy. That's fine. At least we made it that far. Nobody gets participation trophies. This ain't fucking Little League.
Word. I mean, well, it is 2023. Everybody's getting participation trophies now.
Yo, tell me about it. I'm not a big fan of that shit.
Word. Here goes the man right here. Look at this. Look at this. This guy right here with a fresh cut, looking like baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus. We needed baby Jesus on that field Sunday.
No, you just needed a ref that wasn't gonna fucking.
I still point the finger at Jalen Hurts, man.
Yeah. Guys.
I hate him. I hate him, bro. He's not it. And we're about to sign him. We're about to give this dude a massive contract. That my life is gonna suck for the next 7 years. And that's harsh. Unless he gets hurt or he plays poorly or we trade him. But time will tell. But just to lock him in for another 5 is excruciating. And I am not looking forward to that. I'm disappointed at my D-line. I'm disappointed at my defense. I'm disappointed at my defense coordinator. I don't know whether the turf was the problem, the grass was the problem. There was a lot
Yeah.
of complaints about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the field, but both sides of the ball on the O line and D line, like nobody was applying pressure. The running game wasn't working. Like I don't know. I didn't think the Kansas City Chiefs could have stopped my running game. And I think we had a better D line. We had no sacks. I felt that was kind of weird. And besides that, yeah, man, fuck Jalen Hurts, bro. He needs to get out of there, man. He should have made more plays with the arm, in my opinion, which probably would have helped overall. He has some bad deep passes. He had a wide open Devontae Smith that he threw the ball and it forced him to go out of bounds just because of the angle he had to catch the ball. Like I don't know, man. Like this dude always been funny with me, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on that still.
And you see, Hutch, I told you, he's too humble to say what I've been saying, and we all know it's the fucking truth. The fucking refs cheated. Every
that
fucking round of the playoffs, the refs fucking cheated for the Chiefs. The Jaguars should have beat the Chiefs, and they fucking stabbed every wide receiver, and they never called fucking pass interference. The Bengals should have beat the Chiefs, and they fucking refs cheat on that shit too last fucking play. And then what happens?
I mean, that whole thing was a bitch ass call. That was a bitch made call.
You're allowed contact in the first fucking 7 yards of that goddamn play. That's what happened. And then all of a sudden, hey,
it wasn't a hold. It was a tug.
That's right.
He admitted he tugged Jersey. It didn't stop his momentum and didn't spin him around. The ball wasn't even in the air yet. It's come on, bro.
Normal got one of those fumbles you're talking about was incomplete pass.
Yeah. And the fumble Jalen Hurts just gave up. I can't even say the Kansas City Chiefs caused the fumble. I can't even say that because no one touched him. Well, he heard the footsteps. He switched hands and it slipped out, and they picked it up and scored.
You noticed that was a different ball that they were using just special for that play. It was shiny and shit. The refs fucking put Vaseline all over it, motherfucker. Dude. I watch the game back. Slow motion. I would play it, but YouTube. Remember, fuck you too. They'll ban us, so you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Fuck you too.
Say that one more time, show.
That's right. Fuck you too.
Show's on the line with us.
Yeah, and I see him. Well, I hear him.
Yeah.
This fucking light right next to me is bright as fuck. I'm just trying to dim it. It's like,
I see that.
Like the sun is next to me, and I'm trying to substitute this real quick. Give me a second for this.
Now, do you think?
Besides updating everything in existence on my computer, I haven't turned on my computer, bro, for like 3 weeks. I'm barely home, and I'm trying to save money on Con Ed.
Shit, I hear you. Oh wow, I just checked. I got mad updates too.
I had hella updates. I said, God damn.
But yeah,
everything.
Yeah. I mean, was that the game y'all was looking for besides the refs? Was that the game y'all wanted back and forth?
No.
Aside from Philadelphia losing to Phil, I think it is.
The back and forth, no, because there was hardly any back and forth in the first half. There was a lot of action in the first half, but my Eagles had it under control the first half. So that I don't understand what happened second half. Maybe good coaching on Andy Reid. I'm not gonna discredit Andy Reid.
Got Mr. Miyagi in the back at halftime.
Andy Reid is the truth.
Yo, and that's another thing. They gave Patrick Mahomes about 20 pounds of fucking steroids.
They sure did.
My man got 30 cc's of stat right in that ankle.
Came back with left with a lip and came back with a brand new foot. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's standard in NFL, bro. They're loaded with codeine.
So
they got all narcotics back there.
So what was the deal with the grass? Was it the paint? Was it the fact that it was mahogany wood grass or some shit?
I don't know. From a lot of players, on both sides of the team, they was talking about it was like it was mushy, it was slippery, it wasn't grippy.
Yeah, they all changed their cleats. You know, like after the
Yeah,
first quarter.
around the
That's what I heard.
around the
That's what I
paint.
read. I'm sorry. That's what I read. Who knows? But
Around the what, Hodge?
The paint.
Ah,
Anytime they was paint.
I read that too. Like even on
yeah,
the white strips on the yards, like
yeah.
everything painted like was mushy and wasn't like they couldn't plant right.
Word. Yo, speaking of paint, you see this right here? I'm right next to me where I'm pointing. That's a QR code, motherfuckers. You got all the links for everything in this motherfucking QR code. You get some shirts, you get some bacon, you get some you get yourself a steak or whatever fuck you need. Scan that shit, shut the fuck up. This I got my own little commercial host. That should have I tried to get it on the Super Bowl, but they wouldn't let a Jets fan have a commercial on the Super Bowl. They wasted $800,000 on that field. Yeah, that's true.
I think it was like $800,000 on that field. Insane.
Word.
But hey, kudos to the Chiefs, man. I'm happy for them. They won. I mean, I lost to the better quarterback. I'm gonna say it again. I can't be too mad. I lost to the better quarterback, the better coach, not the better team. I don't, in my opinion. I still feel like Jalen should have put more responsibility on himself with the arm. Like with the arm, it could have helped a lot, man. Goddard was involved, but I felt like they took him out of the game plan too early. They didn't abuse AJ Brown, which I believe was bigger, better, and stronger than all their cornerbacks that the Chiefs had. I would have designed the whole game plan around AJ Brown. Like he's a force to be reckoned with, and they didn't give him the opportunity, man. Any quick slants, any receiver screen, any play dedicated to AJ Brown, that would have helped a lot.
He had that one good catch in the beginning.
Yeah, and I think that was all him. It wasn't even the quarterback thing. You know, the quarterback gave him the ball, but it wasn't precise, I guess, I felt like he just threw a Hail Mary out there. And AJ Brown's that good. Like I always said in the beginning of the season, my receivers are gonna make my quarterback. It's not the other way around. With the addition of AJ Brown, I knew my receivers were gonna make Jalen Hurts look like a superstar. And I have evidence to back that up. And now it hurts that we're gonna sign this guy for a multi-million-dollar deal, man. For a long time, we're gonna lock him in, man. I love his character. I love his behavior. I love his mannerisms. I love the leadership, I guess. But when it comes to the arm talent, there's still for me a question mark on that. Till this day. But let's see. I'm proud of my team. I'm happy. We went down swinging. That's all I wanted. That's all I could ask for.
Yo, the defense.
Yo, if it's
playing...
50 million, Joseph, I'm gonna fucking jump out. I'm gonna jump out the window, bro.
Yo, the defense was playing like they were just trying to stop Patrick Mahomes from doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, and Patrick is that good, is that he takes what the defense gives him. Like, okay, cool. I don't know if you guys noticed in the game. All right, you want to take away the big throws, the big shots, and all right, so we're gonna dink and pass. We're gonna scramble over here, dink and pass. Oh, you want to play short? We're gonna go for the long game. Like,
yeah.
Hey, and I'm pointing fingers at my defensive coordinator as well. I'm pointing fingers at my defensive coordinator. The dude that exited, the dude that immediately signed to another team to be head coach. You mother effer.
Yep.
He bounced because he knew what was coming.
What a coincidence.
He knew what was coming. We was going to cut him. We was going to question him. We was going to watch film. And we was going to question his game plan. And, hey, but then again, I can't say too much. I can't trash my team so much because it's Patrick Mahomes. Whatever defense would have played that Super Bowl, they would have been shredded or they would have looked normal against Patrick Mahomes,
Not my Jets.
I'm hearing
on that stage
I'm trying to.
It's the stage, you know.
You trying to what?
Yeah.
You trying to what? Yeah. You trying to what? Hodge? Yeah.
My man said,
He's busy. Probably he's talking to somebody.
all right, well, yeah, but I mean, it was to me. I thought it was a game. It just those calls really was like, all right, the fix is in. You know, at
It
this
was-
point, because
Bro, let me tell you what. Before you go off, there was one call. Like, thank God that challenge was not reversed. There was a play where my tight end caught the ball and it was in question, right?
Yep.
And my Eagles, they ran a play right after that because it looked in question. So before
Yeah.
they challenge, let's run off our play. They run a play quick, so they can't do that. While we ran a running play, we got the play off. The fucking 39 call from the Bengals happened again. And the ref stopped the down, saying, "Oh, we didn't get to reset the clock for the defense yet again." So I said, "All right, the flag. This is bullshit. Cool, whatever." And then while they called the flag, the Kansas City Chiefs had the opportunity to then challenge that catch. That's when I lost my fucking brains. Like
Yeah.
they couldn't challenge it because we ran off a play, but because of the flag, it stopped that play. And then they could challenge
Yeah.
that play. I was like, yo, but the play was so close, like the refs were pissed. Like, goddamn, like it's so close. Like we have to call it a catch. You know what I mean? It's so blatant. It was a catch.
Yo, and the before that,
Fuck out.
I think it was the drive before that, or the set of downs before that. The fucking Chiefs just started pointing at the fucking offensive lineman. Just started pointing, and the ref was like, "Flag, offsides." And I'm like, "Yo, bro, you didn't see him. You just took the words of the Chiefs." Like literally, I didn't see nobody move, and they just pointing. And he said, "Well, fuck it. If they're gonna point, I'm throwing the flag."
I gotta do my job.
Yeah, somebody saw him move. But that play you was talking about, even when the ref was calling it to the fans to let everybody know, he's like, because the guy went off sides, we had a substitute teacher, and when you get a substitute teacher, you got to reset the clock, and now they get a chance to substitute if it's not fair, and so we're gonna reverse the call, and now we're gonna
was
give him a chance
crazy.
to challenge.
I went crazy after that. I went crazy. I was screaming at everybody, bro. I was sober. I wasn't even drunk.
Yeah, when I saw you, you were sober.
I had to work. I was responsible for the first Super Bowl ever. I was responsible. You know what I mean? Like, I really was, yo. So I was calling back drinks. My brother-in-law wanted me to get. Everybody wanted me to get bent, and I'm like, nah, man. You know, enjoy it. I'm here. I'm drinking water. You know, I got my girl, got my kid, her kid there. Like, I can't. Like, come on, man. Like, stop it, guys.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you.
With the game. But it's also sad that football's gone. So for another 2 months, Coach? Another month or so?
XFL starts Sunday.
It's next month. Next week.
Next month. Oh, it's next week. The XFL. When
Next
does
week,
that
yeah.
the USFL?
They
When's
said
the
in
other
a
league?
month, the USFL, yeah.
Well, that one.
I think April or some shit, right?
I think that I know one is like 2 months away or some shit like that.
I think
That
that's
would be the
USFL.
USFL.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see both of them, man. To see there's some
And
some hidden talent.
Yeah, the XFL starts this weekend.
Oh, this weekend. That's what's up. I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna get into it. Might as well. Hope there's a fantasy league for that. Have fantasy all year round. That should be fucking dope.
Shit.
I won't
I
stop
wish-
playing.
I don't know who the fuck is in the XFL, but I would be fucking pissed off. I almost had 15 heart attacks playing fucking fantasy this season.
And this is why we play it. It's as
Yo,
sad
dude,
as that is.
First off, they cheated me. They cheated me. I got fucked with all my picks. I don't know how I have a fucking Hall of Fame team that should have went undefeated, and I lost 90% of my fucking games.
He did.
Fuck you.
He did, bro. Yeah, Lamar Chase. He had Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase. He had everybody, bro. James Conner. He had a good squad.
And the only people that scored for me was Justin Fields and fucking Garrett Wilson. The receiver for the Jets gave me the most fucking points. I had Hopkins.
Yeah.
Pollard. Yo, is it Pollard or Pollard? Who wants
Pollard?
Pollard giving me all these fucking points. He was the backup.
Yeah.
What's going on here, motherfuckers?
Football was weird this year, bro. Yeah, I say even Jalen Hurts going to the Super Bowl. Football was weird.
Word.
It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Giants playing good. What? That's when you know it's crazy.
They did that because they want.
Watch your mouth.
They want to give this guy $30 million. They want to give their quarterback $30 million.
Fuck that. Fuck him. I don't want no. Hell no.
Yo, I'm with you, Hoch. Let's burn a quarterback.
Yo, David Carr has been released from the Raiders yesterday. David and Derek. He's the backup. He's the fourth string quarterback.
David hasn't fucking played in fucking 10 years.
David is his twin brother that no one knows about. So when Derek is hurt, David jumps in there.
Where you think he's going, guys?
So, he's gonna end up with the Saints.
He wants to go to the Saints bad. Publicly.
But he also told the Raiders, fuck you guys.
I would too. You gonna sit me down for the Staten dude? What's his fucking name? Stratus? What is it?
Hold on, I got you right now. Let me.
Started with an S. That's how irrelevant this guy.
Yeah. No, Jason Statham.
The transporter.
You fucking brother dropped in here.
It was like Statham.
Yeah, that's his name, Jason Statham.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was a quarterback at Auburn.
Jared Stidham. It said Jason Statham.
I got me dying. He got me. His last name is similar, so that's why I started dying. You stupid. Oh shit, that was good. Oh man, but hey. The future of the league looks bright. I'm happy. You know, we got good quarterbacks in the league to hold us down for the next few for a decade. Yeah, man. You know, with the Joe Burrow, Patrick ain't going nowhere. He's gonna be on and off Super Bowls. Then you're gonna have Josh Allen. Hopefully his team upgrades. He's gonna be in contention.
He needs a solid number 2.
Yeah, he does. He does.
They don't have a solid number 2.
No. I thought it was Dave, but he was inconsistent, and then he just like left. But you know, we got Justin Herbert. Even though people are pissed off with him, he's still good. His receivers were fucking him this year, man. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen was hurt throughout the whole year. That's kind of tough. I think he should have a good bounce back year. I can't even say Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, get out of here.
Yo,
I don't want to put him up there.
And then you got Rodgers. The Jets are trying to go after Rodgers, which I think we should get Lamar just because of the longevity.
I think Lamar too. Lamar Jackson looks better in a Jets jersey than an Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers needs to go to the Raiders. He just has to go to the Raiders. He's a Raider quarterback. Crazy, don't care, cool with it.
Yeah.
He does his own thing when he wants. You don't tell him when to practice. You know what I mean? You don't tell him what to wear.
I don't think he's a Raiders quarterback.
No?
I mean, it's the man has so many years in the league. You're not gonna tell him now to change. Yeah.
Yo, I don't know why he's sounding like you're not gonna tell him now to change, and then he punched his phone. Yeah, you want to fuck around? You want to fuck around?
But
and then you got Devontae Adams there too. Wasn't that his number one in the package? You breaking up, Poach?
That shit sounds
yeah, his signal's bad. He's dropping his mixtape.
That's that Samson shit. See what happens.
It's the refs, bro.
That's right. I'm gonna go.
They
Yes, Jason
invaded the
Statham.
show.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't see Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets. I don't see it. For some reason, I feel like the Jets are like the Knicks. We're not gonna get Aaron Rodgers. And if we do, I don't think we're gonna do anything with him. He's gonna just be a money grab.
Yeah, he won't stay there for long. He's on his way out. Not talent wise, not skill wise, just physically and mentally. He's gonna check out soon. He wants to live his life. He wants to explore life. He wants to find life. And I think he's gonna pursue that after. He might give it 1 or 2 years, depending on the team. And that team has to be the Raiders. It makes sense. His boy is there. They got a nice receiving core. If Hunter Renfrow stays healthy next year, they have their slot guy. They got Darren Waller. They have a great tight end. They have Devontae Adams, a great receiver. They got Josh Jacobs that now put himself on the map forever.
So Josh
as
Jacobs
long
is a
as he's
free
healthy.
agent.
Oh
Josh
fuck!
Jacobs
They
is
got
a
to
free
get him.
agent.
He was killing it on the running game. All they needed was Aaron Rodgers back there last year, and they would have made a good run, a fantastic run. The defense is
Nah,
defense is
nah.
on and off.
The defense is ranked third. The 31st. That's been Derek Carr's problem. This whole he has 9 years in the league, and in 8 of them, the fucking Raiders have finished either in the bottom 3 of defense.
Yeah, you're right. They lost a lot of games they lost a lot of games while they were ahead.
Yeah.
They did lose a lot of games. I mean, while they were leading, they had a lot of heartbreaking loss this year. So that I could agree. I could agree on. Yeah. I don't know where else. You think the Vikings are going to keep Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
It's great. They found a way to win with him. But you think
They will always find ways to win with him, but Kirk Cousins, he's hit his ceiling. There's no more you're gonna get out of Kirk Cousins. I don't care what other receiver you get him. We've seen the best of Kirk Cousins. It's only a decline from here, in my opinion. And the only person helping him stay up float is Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
That's the only guy helping him stay up float. But Kirk, man, hey, he's flashy and dashy, but nah, his card is getting pulled out, bro. Like, they'll give him like one more season. He's not gonna make it. He's not, especially losing to the Giants. No offense, that wasn't a very great look. Like, you know.
yeah.
And the fashion they did. You know, I think the Giants won that game. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like the Vikings slipped up. I think the Giants like just beat them.
No, and then that game, yeah, the Giants won that game.
That's what I saw. Like, and it felt that way. Like, you guys had control. You guys literally beat them, and that's, you know, come on, Kirk.
Yeah.
Right. Technically, they had the better team, quote unquote.
They had the way better record.
Yeah, you know. And the Giants literally punched them in the mouth.
But
Yeah,
at
they couldn't do nothing.
at the same time, they won a lot of one score games, and that's not sustainable to win.
Yeah,
Sooner or later, it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Like they had like an 11-1 record in one score game.
That shit's not enough to take you to the Super Bowl, man.
nah. And Cook didn't do shit. They shut down Cook and that passing game.
He was a big disappointment this year, man.
Yeah, he was on my team.
When
too.
you drafted him, I swear to God, I was like, you won. 2 hours later, what the fuck?
Word. My
I
fucking
swear
bench
to
running back
God.
became my running back number 1.
I swear to God. This was the weirdest football for sure.
Yeah, this was
This was so crazy. But it was a good year, man. Nonetheless, I had a lot of fun. Lamar Jackson, my prayers go out for you.
yeah. Yep.
I don't know what's gonna happen with him.
So I'm reading this article on the Jets, and somebody's saying that Jimmy Garoppolo would make sense for the Jets.
For the Jets, I could see that. I could see Jimmy G in the Jets. Definitely. He has that. He has the face, right? Let's talk off the field. Like he has the person. I don't want to say personality. I don't know that guy. He has the looks. He's a good-looking guy. He's very marketable, which is why I'm saying that. New York is the number 1 marketing city.
Yeah.
Right? I think he'll fit in that aspect. But will he make your team better?
I don't think so.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe he'll make your team more consistent. That I can promise you. He won't be flippy floppy. Like, all right, damn, my man Wilson's on the field. I don't know what Wilson we're gonna get today. You know.
Yeah.
But Jimmy G straight across the board could be a standard average quarterback, but at least he will stay straight across the board. And I think that's good enough for you guys, man. With that stout defense that's developing down there, and if Breece Hall comes back with that same Breece Hall potential we saw, Garrett Wilson winning rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year, like
and Sauce Gardner won defensive rookie of the year, right?
Yeah, so on paper is looking really good what that coach is doing to you guys down there. Like he's molding it to the future. Like you could see the game plan being instilled.
And we got a new offensive coordinator too.
Who used to be Aaron Rodgers. He used to be Aaron Rodgers quarterback coach.
They have Nathaniel Hackett, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So who knows, man? Like I'm happy, man. I wish all teams were equally like contending. You know, it'll make every game better. Like there won't be no mismatch. Like the Panthers are going against the Niners. Damn, I don't want to watch that because we know the Niners are going to spank them. But like, I want every game to be like, whoa, I don't even know who's gonna win. Every week, I don't know who's gonna win. So
yeah,
I wish I had a year like that. Like, you know what I mean? That'd be dope.
That would be.
Every game is a battle. Like what?
Even the playoffs, and then that would mean the playoffs would
the dogfight. Like every game is fucking tough. Like there's no blowout. There's a fight every game. That'd be dope.
Word. And then that season that you're talking about, the Cowboys would not get a fucking win, bro.
I knew the Cowboys were coming. We haven't mentioned them for too long.
No.
Yeah. We gotta let them know. We gotta let them know.
Hey, word on the street, a lot of Cowboy fans are done with Dak. Is that true? Leave your comments down below.
Word.
I heard Dak is done in Dallas soon.
It can't be every offensive coordinator that's forcing him to throw interceptions.
He led the league. He missed the first 4 games or the first 5. Then he comes back and leads the league in intos. How? He was averaging like 2 a game. My man came through firing intos. Wow, one for you.
You breaking up, Poach?
He's done. Mike is done too.
Yo, they're Rex Ryan and fucking Dak Prescott. Rex Ryan should have got rid of Sanchez a long time before he did. And I think they gotta part ways with Dak.
They have to. He's not the guy. He can have all the good stats you want. He could be explosive. He could throw you 5 TDs. He could do a lot of good things. But the only good thing he can't do, which is the most important good thing, is win big games.
Yeah.
Win the big games. Can't. He hasn't proven that yet, at least. So no tiki, no laundry, man.
And he had excuses years ago with his brother and all that other shit happening and all that.
Granted, yeah, real life, I get it. I respect it too. If that's what he wants to blame it on, hey, it's justifiable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
hey,
this
hey,
year,
you got it. But this year, bro, yeah.
you ain't had no excuse.
Yeah.
Who had no excuse this year?
Come on, man.
Dak Prescott.
Why are we trying to make excuses for Dak Prescott? He is what it is. He needs a running game to be effective.
Because he's a Cowboys.
Listen, he needs a running game to be effective. Always has been.
He sucks. He
Word.
sucks. The Cowboys suck. Their whole organization suck. Take your 5 Super Bowls and shovel it, all right? Fucking can't stand the Cowboys, bro. Who's a Cowboy fan here?
Joseph looks like a Cowboys fan.
Yo, the
He
Steelers
said
might look
Joseph
good.
where's was it Pills? Not Pills. Who's your boy? Krills. Clips. Where's Clips? Clips is a Cowboys fan.
I'm surprised he ain't on here is fucking burning me a new asshole.
Shit. But yo, going to basketball. LeBron James gets the scoring title. He passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Shaq comes out with comments saying that he has professional jealousy because he should have been one of those guys that talking about with the best of all time. Did you heard about that?
Shaq?
Yeah.
Nah, but what I do know that Shaq talks a lot sometimes. And I think his opinions, he's entitled, but in my opinion to his, I think he'd be overboard sometimes. I don't know whether because he's on TV and it's good for ratings, and he'd be saying some outlandish stuff that lands him in the same category sometimes with Stephen A. Smith. Is like you bugging, like you. I think you said that purposely to get some attention, and if he really said that, then.
No, I think it's one of those because the way they said it on for a second, it was like he regretted not taking the game serious on the off season. Like he should have been one of those guys that were up there for the greatest of all time.
Right.
Being 7'4", 200 something pounds, moving the way he did and all that.
Oh, like he was supposed to be that great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like
wasn't.
how come nobody's talking shit? Like how come nobody's saying that I'm the greatest?
Okay. Because I love Shaq, man. He's up there. He's up there. Arguably, to some people, he's on the Mount Rushmore.
I remember when they were comparing him to Jordan.
Yeah.
Stat for stat, they were comparing him to.
He was just as dominant. People were scared. You can't, because you couldn't defend Shaq. People would leave the game hurt, bruised up. Like, you couldn't. He was like 300 pounds, like solid, moving too. So it didn't take a lot of skill for him. But he had no free throws. He had barely a little baby hook. He was just a big dude that could get under the rim and break it. Basically, that's what made him the most dominant player. It's not because he was the most dominant. He wasn't the most skillful center. He wasn't the best shooter. He wasn't. He was just a dominant dude. And if you want to make that an argument, that could take away a lot of his accolades. Like, he's just a big dude. Like, you're not nice. You don't got skills, bro. You can't shoot. Hacking Shaq because you can't shoot.
Yeah.
You was just a great defender, and you was a force to be reckoned with in the paint. And I ain't mad at him. That was his game. And he fucking dominated. But I wish I saw Kareem. I guess I wish I could have saw the highlights, like his career, games, live games. Like I haven't seen a lick, of these legends.
Yeah, we just see the documentaries. And shit.
Yeah, I hear it, and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to compare.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the documentary? They said that Larry Bird would dominate in this era.
I don't know, because the thing is, it's like back in those days, talking shit was a skill, and you could get into somebody's head real quick talking shit, and Bird just was nice while he was talking shit. But now people talking shit. Like if he talks shit to Curry, I think Curry would be like, "Yo, I'm gonna take a three from right here." Whoop. And make the full court shot, and then it'll turn into a fucking 3-point contest between them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the difference is Bird was 6'9".
That's true, but
with no ball handle and some tight ass shorts.
Yeah, but he can rebound and play defense.
He was a stiff player. I think Larry will get
back in the era. They were all stiff players.
And that's what I'm saying. All the players now will take it to them. I stand on that. None of them old school players can mess with these. I will send back in time all the scrubs we have now, and they will wash most of them at least.
I doubt that.
Most of them.
With the way the rules are now, I can see that.
I'll take John Morant back there, and John Morant will he'll catch posters on everybody, 100%. A few bloody noses, but he'll yam it on people, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I hear you, because the physicality of the game.
We gotta remember back in the 90s, a lot of players had to deal with hand checks. You don't have to deal with hand checks now.
No. But it still doesn't mean that they couldn't handle the hand check. Like if they had to adjust with hand checking, then they would have to adjust with hand checking. And if now that they're quicker and stronger, more intelligent of the game, because the game changed since then. Hell, man, I can't see it. I can't see how the new school can lose to the old school.
Oh, I can definitely see it.
In sports.
Do you think that, because we always mentioned back in the day that the team was deep. Like Larry Bird's team with the Celtics was deep. He had a deep roster. You think there's a team now besides the Warriors that's deep? Because they did have to play a team game back then. Like if LeBron's teaching us anything, it's not a team game anymore. LeBron gets 80 points. They're up by 12. He says he looks at the coach. They're down by 10. He takes his eyes off the court. They're losing.
I used to feel bad for those games. I used to watch those games and be like, "Yo, this is why." But no, I'll say maybe the Nuggets. I'll say the Nuggets. The Heat always been deep.
Oh, but right now would be the fucking the Suns.
Yeah,
right now,
Kevin Durant.
Celtics Celtics now to this day is kind of deep. They're kind of stacked. They have a good bench, but just the speed and knowledge of the game. There's way more better shooters now. Everyone can shoot. Everyone has a decent shot. Our bigs can shoot now. Back then, the bigs couldn't.
Well, because they were supposed to play center position.
Right.
They was supposed to be the shooting guard.
Right. But that's just that just shows the evolution of the game. That take this style of play back in old time, they wouldn't know how to defend it. They would look at it like, what is this? Why is that big on the? Who am I supposed to guard? Why is Porzingis shooting a 3 and then went in? Like they'll be mind fucked. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have this wing players, Kevin Durant, like 7 feet. Like what?
Yeah, but I don't think that. I don't really think they would be, because back in the days they played a lot more. They play man. Like now they allow them to play zone. Back in the day they play man.
Right.
So like you got that guy, and then that's it.
Right,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
all
But
of our bigs.
at the same time, the bigs right now are all softies. So if you put a guy in the middle who's gonna bang, post them up, they won't know how to defend that.
uh, I mean, they could get, but there's ways to defend that. But if it comes to our bigs going back to old school bigs, they're getting cooked.
Well, hold up.
Our bigs won't have to post up. Our
Well-
bigs got handled nowadays.
But didn't Elijah Wan have handle and those movements and all that? I know it's just one example, but
No, it was I wouldn't say handles. He had movements like post up. He had like post moves when he's posting down on you, those fakes, the hook shot. Like in terms of that, but in terms of like creating space to get a shot, no, I can't even say that. No, you're right. That's Elijah Wan. I can't even. I was just about to hate on him. I refuse to.
Nah, yeah.
He could do that. He was one of those rare specimens that could do that.
And Ewan had a mid range.
Right. No dribble.
No,
David
he
Robinson
didn't have
had
the
a
knees.
mid-range.
David Roberts had no dribble. He was just a steroid up brick shooter.
All right, so this is the thing though. So now we're gonna argue position for position. Like, all right, so the old school game was you were the point guard, you were the shooting guard, you had your roles. Now, whoever got the ball, be who you want. You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic is the point guard.
Be who you are, but let us know so we can
be
what you need us to be accordingly.
Yeah. Like, Jokic is the point guard, and I'm not gonna lie. At least one game that Curry plays back in the day, someone's clotheslining him when he's running down the middle. When he's running all over the fucking place and they can't keep up with him, Bill Laimbeer is gonna close on his ass. Be like, yo, stop running.
Yeah,
we ain't about that life.
He was the original Patrick Beverly.
Yeah,
but physical.
But like having a team where everybody has their role and they play their role, and then nowadays, you don't think that would change shit? Because the Spurs, until Popovich left, when LeBron was transitioning to the Heat, they were the most dominant team in the league because they were an actual team.
Yeah, they had depth and had a good coach. That Spurs team could go back in time and wreck a lot of teams. They would have had a 3-peat back then. 100%.
Yeah.
Kobe's Lakers would have had 3-peats. They would have had 3-peats back then. Our new guys,
Yeah.
Like, what's the limit? Is Vince Carter considered new school or old school? Motherfucker played for so long, he entered both generations.
Shit. I don't know, man.
Is T-Mac old school? He was like in the beginning, he was starting the new school. Like old school for me, 70s, 80s. That's old school ball. Are we gonna count the 90s in there too?
Yeah, 90s is old school ball.
Compared to now, right?
Because that's when the legends was getting out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan was still playing there, and then you had, it was a transition. I think, what was it, after Iverson? That's when everything started changing?
Let me tell you something. Nobody in today's game is slowing down Iverson with these rules.
Yeah. Any era, AI would have been good.
Yeah.
It is that simple. He's a Swiss Army knife. He was tough. He was quick. He had handles. He had a shot. Any era, he would have dominated. He would have been AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He would have been AI. So he's just a rare breed. I think Joel Embiid would have bust ass if he was to go back in time. As much as I hate him or the 76ers is trash, Joel Embiid could ball. Like, he can ball.
You think he would have had to add on size?
Yeah. No, I think he's good where he's at. Makes him more agile. He'll be okay.
Yeah, Elijah one wasn't all that big.
Nah. He was slim brolic.
Yeah.
He was slim. He was in shape. Elijah one was in shape.
Shit, the only big guys that were centers was what? Shaq, Ben Wallace. Well, fucking
like dominant big boys. My man,
like,
bonus.
Yeah, some big motherfucker, like
he
big baby,
big body. Yeah,
yeah.
He was just a big body, bro.
Word.
Some bonus.
But yo, that's a good question. Like, when do we decide who's the new era? Because that's when it kind of started changing. Like when Vince Carter came, he was a dunker, and then you had T Mac. He pretty much was doing everything, but he got hurt. A lot of the people that was transitioning to be those stars, like Grant Hill, T Mac, all those people, they got hurt.
Yeah. But there was a lot of high flyers in our upcoming new basketball. Everybody was jumping out the gym.
Yeah,
And that's when the freak shows started showing up. And that's what, like, whoa, NBA got crazy. Not that the old school didn't have it. They had it, but we have
just didn't play
more.
them.
Everybody could jump out the
Yeah.
gym, man. Everybody's a fucking athlete. This is crazy. It might not show during the games, but we got some athletes out there, man. In my opinion, you know.
Yeah. But
So-
see, the one thing that most, I guess we'll say historians or people who favor the old school more than this new school, that they would say is the whole mindset of the players. Not a lot of these players have that killer instinct, that AKA Mamba mentality to throw it out all on the line to win this fucking series.
Yeah. Yeah, that I can't argue against. I'm actually agreeing with that. Cause that's not. It was just that era. That was the era of how they were being raised. Like that was the culture. Like that was our culture being raised, was being tough and thick skinned and don't let no one hit you back. Like
Yeah.
that was that era, you know. So that's what showed on the court. And a lot of those NBA players back in the day were like, they were street dudes, man. Like they came from ghettos and poverties, a lot of them, you know.
Yeah.
So they had that mentality of kill or be killed, or this is my way out. I'm gonna give it my all. The Kevin Garnett spirit, like, they came from nothing. So they have a lot to show and prove. And that's a lot of them. That's why they were like, oh, gritty and fights. Like, oh, hell no. Like, you're not gonna embarrass me or foul me like that and I get smacked.
The word.
You
They
ripped
took-
my jersey, pop, like
Yeah, they took the playground into the court.
exactly.
Yeah, but that's why
There's no playground anymore, Yos.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
What are you talking about? They still playground still now. The one-on-ones. It's fucking playground.
Yeah, but they don't transition to the NBA. There's barely any players now. They all go through the high school, college, and NBA. There's no from the streets to tryouts to NBA. There's no streets to college to NBA. It's all now
Yeah.
in the system. It's all high school ball, or they go overseas, or they go to some institution of basketball. They're not playground famous, or they don't make a name for themselves in the streets before going pro. Back then they did, or at least there were few of them, But that shit is ancient. That's it. That shit is done with. You know how much scrubs I see playing street ball now? It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's rare you see a few games just regular street ball with dudes just busting ass. In my opinion, I'm not saying I don't travel enough to see it, but
No, yeah.
in my opinion, I don't hear it in like rumors or this guy that plays in Harlem and Rucker. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, and not for nothing. If there was playground in these games, Shannon Sharp would have had to fight somebody if he'd have did what he did back in the day.
that would have been a fight.
Yeah.
It would have been a fight back in the day with those playground players, those tough
Yep.
players.
Say it to my face. All right, nigga.
Yeah, it would have been a
I'm
fight.
here.
Those players weren't scared to get ejected.
Nah.
They had more pride than
fought the
being
crowd.
ejected. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. You threw a drink at me? No
I'm
way.
coming after you.
The
Yeah.
whole stadium is getting mollywopped.
Maybe Russell Westbrook. He got it.
Maybe Westbrook, the Beverleys, as much as I think he's all bark, but at least he's passionate.
Yeah, at
He's
least he's
passionate. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I guess that it just dumbed it down. The NBA rules and policies and protocols made it that way. A lot of players probably still have that. They're just so accustomed to the rules they can't. They get fined more money now. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, So everyone's on some. Whoa, that's 50,000. I gotta chill.
Shit. Who was it? Joel Embiid that did the DX chop, and they fined him $25,000.
25,000.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I get it, but that is ridiculous. But I understand. It's literally known as "suck my dick," and everyone knows that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just on some it was on some "suck it, nigga." Like everybody, DX blew that. That's the monumental symbol of "suck it."
Word.
That to this day, people know what that fucking shit is.
Yep.
As soon as he did it, I said, "Oh, he's getting fined." As soon as he did it, I was like, "Oh boy,
shit!" And
that one through.
Word, and basketball is starting to look like the next soccer. With all the international play and everybody around the world is starting to catch up to the level, the skill level.
Still need more work though.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the only proud thing I have about this fucking goddamn country. You can't fuck with our basketball players.
Word.
Right?
Even
Like,
Dwight
Howard
Howard
fuck with our Yankees, and you can't fuck with our basketball players.
Word.
America. That's America, yeah. Besides that, fuck this country.
We got some
good basketball players.
You think the Suns are the team to beat now with KD on the Suns?
I don't know if they're the team to beat, but they're looking good.
You know something, man? It's a good spot for KD to land. But now we have to put a lot of trust in Chris Paul.
Yes, we do. And I think he'll come through now. Now that he doesn't have to be clutch. He doesn't have to be clutch.
He doesn't, but he has to hold on to that ball because Mr. drops it.
Yeah.
Sure as hell figures out a way to get rid of that ball to the other team. He had some crucial turnovers against the Bucks when they were in the playoff, in the championship series, the finals.
That was just a bad time for him, man. I felt like he had a lot to prove to people.
Yeah,
like he was just trying to prove people wrong, and it fucked him up. It took him out of his element. It took him out of his game, and he doesn't need that. He doesn't have to do that anymore. A lot of pressure got off of him once they signed KD, because now Kevin Booker and KD could shoot their ass off.
He could be a point. He could be a point guard.
He could be the true point guard that he is, which is a Hall of Famer. Choke or not, Chris Paul is fucking nice, and he's well respected. He's a floor general. You know what I mean? I think that's what he just controls the floor. And I think they'll do good, man. I think they'll be all right. Just, coach, don't fuck it up.
Is KD hurt?
He's always hurt. Without me knowing, I'm going to say yeah.
him and Kevin Durant. I mean, him and Anthony Davis.
Him and Kevin Durant. But they're tall dudes, man. The knees weekend. The weekend skinny. Oh, well, the Lakers are beating the Pelicans 12-2. That's interesting. Oh, look at that. Kyrie's losing 44-61 at the half. That's interesting.
Expert Gaming, welcome back. Oh, that's Big Food. Welcome back, Big Food.
What up, Habibi?
Yeah. Yo, speaking of that, how you feel about Kyrie on your team? On the Mavericks?
I don't know. I'm withholding judgment. He just got there, so I don't like. All right.
They already set a record, 74 points in the first half. My man's like, I don't give a shit.
I really don't know. I don't. I have to wait at least a good month. Let me see what happens.
Yeah.
Everyone's all happy. I want that smokes to settle, and let's see what happens. Like,
you wait for Kyrie to turn Kyrie.
Before. I've heard all this before. Every time he goes to a new team, oh my God, you got Kyrie. That's a good fit. And then, boom, Kyrie, trade me now.
Yeah.
Take me to another leader.
He wants to be on every single team except for the Knicks.
He wants to be on every other team but his own fucking team.
Yeah.
The team in the mirror.
No, that is true though. I mean, he's apparently the thing is that he convinced KD to sign with Brooklyn instead of signing with the Knicks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would too.
Yo, but KD would have been still here.
I'm hearing it's because the Brooklyn Nets owner is another dick, and they want it out. I don't know whether it's greed on the players' part. I don't know if it was like, I don't know, man. Like, god damn it! I wish I was like a fucking reporter going to locker. But apparently they're both happy. They're both happy from departing. At least that's what they show in the media. There's no beef anywhere. Like there's no signs of like a smart remark to each other. Everyone's bigging up everybody. So it's like, huh?
So
Like,
Kevin Durant is sidelined with an MCL sprain. He's gonna be out during the All-Star week.
oh yeah, that sounds about right. Even if he was healthy, he's not
All right.
partaking.
He's hurt.
Yeah. But even if he was healthy, he wasn't. I don't think he was gonna partake in the All Star.
You don't think?
He's too legend for that. I think he's over for that shit. I don't think LeBron's playing the All Star game. In my opinion, I don't think he is. I don't know, but I will understand if you don't. And if KD's really injured, I understand if you don't play. I'm not mad at him, man. Take care of your body first, man. Fuck this All Star shit. Give
Word,
it to
it's
the
not
give
like-
it to the new young kids that's coming up. Let them make a name for themselves. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
move to the
It's-
side. You know, you're on
It's
your
not
way
like
out.
it's not like the All-Star game meant anything or you gave a shit about it.
Yeah, it's just pure entertainment. They play stupid
Word.
the first half, lobs, alleys. You're probably not with it. Give it to the John Morants, the Lucas. Let them boys have fun out there.
Oh, that's this fucking
It's this weekend.
yeah.
And I
I
might
got-
be
yo,
in Virginia this weekend, so I'll probably
Oh,
catch some
shit.
football down south,
Nice.
trying to
I
dodge
gotta-
some bullets at the same time.
I hear you. I like the celebrity game. For me, I like the celebrity game.
It's fun to watch. It reminds people of themselves. It's people that can't play basketball, making themselves, you know. It's funny to watch.
Yeah.
And then you cheer like when they finally make a bucket. Justin Bieber for 3. Justin, you fucking suck, but he made it. And that's
He
it.
said, he fucking sucked, but he made it.
The fucking skills challenge has always been trash. I never
Yo.
liked the skills challenge.
How is the skills challenge Team Antetokounmpo versus the Team Jazz versus Team Rookies?
Nah, see, they always do some dumb shit. I can't even answer that.
Yeah, they got the slam dunk contest with this kid, this white boy who looks like he belongs in high school.
He said, "White boy."
Wow, OKC is beating Houston 132-92. Take that.
So who did Houston have?
Nobody.
Apparently,
Nobody.
Houston
They got
It's
Kenyon
not-
Martin Jr.
is it the I think the Raptors had a bunch of people that could have been traded to other teams to help them out, but they didn't make any moves.
What happened to
Greedy.
the Raptors? Greedy. Yo, what's up with Detroit, man?
Well, yo, so it's Team LeBron versus Team Giannis for the
Okay.
All-Star game. So LeBron might play. Yeah, Team LeBron is playing for the big brothers and big sisters of Utah, and Team Giannis is playing Raise the Future to give almost $1 million.
Utah?
I think that's where they at this year.
Man, fuck Utah.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say who's in the fucking All-Star.
They haven't picked teams.
Yeah, to me, they should have just left it the fucking way it was and play the
Always.
game.
Yeah,
Play the-
East
yo-
versus West.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
And let's have these one-on-one matchups. Like, call somebody out.
I
like,
did
yo-
that.
Yeah,
I think they just did that to make it even. Because you know how the West has always had better players.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess. Remember, there was a while that the West was spanking the East for a bit. Maybe that's why they got that team shit now.
I hear you, but fuck that, man.
True. I am on board.
The All-Star
Right.
game is supposed to be the best of our side versus the best of your side. And that was when you had Kobe versus Jordan. fucking Bird versus Magic. You know, Shaq versus Elijah Wan. You know, give us the one-on-one matchups that we want to see that we wouldn't have been able to see. You know? Now we're watching a bunch of people play by quarters. To me, it's like, oh, whoever's winning the first quarter wins this, and then the second quarter wins that, and the third quarter wins. It's like, for that, just make the dunk contest the fucking All-Star game. Just have a 5-on-5, and
And I bring up
just
the
have,
rear.
yeah, just have a 3-point and a dunk contest going out throughout the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll have like Steph Curry, as many threes as you can make. Fucking this dude with Levine, you have him go out there and do all the stupid dunks you can make, and we'll judge it at the end. Yeah, we'll judge it at the end. Taking away your childhood.
Isn't it that guy?
Contest gotta go.
Yeah, it do.
What?
It's over. It's done.
It's over. That dunk contest is over. They're getting lazy, nothing creative. I see. This is where the playground players succeed in and overshine the NBA players with the dunk. I be seeing some dunks from these random kids, I guess, in random gyms.
Yeah,
Doing crazy shit.
Bro, I see better dunks in the
Crazy
in the high school fucking game.
Yeah, bro. I go to my gram and I see dudes under the leg 540. What? Like they're doing some wild creative dunks. It's like, bro. Like, I get it. You're in the NBA, you're valuable, you're an asset, you're a business. I get it. But don't sign up to the fucking shit if you're not gonna go and dunk. That's my problem. Like, what are you doing? I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You shouldn't have two people in a dunk. Don't get no help from any assistants throwing. No, make your own alley-oop. Be creative. Bounce that shit off your fucking head off the backboard and slam that shit. Do something.
Word.
I think they're just running out of creativity and they don't want to get hurt over a stupid dunk contest. I respect it, but sit out if it's not for you, man.
Yeah, if you don't want to get hurt, don't play.
That's just my opinion, man. Like John Morant, all right, you jump high. I don't think your dunks. You dunk with authority, but I don't see him being creative with the dunks, in my opinion. But let's see. That's what we can do. Hopefully they change it this year, and hopefully they bring it this year. It could happen. But I'm not getting my hopes up.
Word. Yeah, I'll see who's in the dunk contest. What the fuck? I literally was just looking at the shit. And then it. Yo, what the fuck?
So who's in the dunk contest?
No, dude, I had it, and then they changed the shit on me. Here you go. All right.
Who's in the dunk contest 5 hours later.
Kenyon Martin Jr.
I mentioned him earlier. That's funny.
Yeah, Mac McClung
What?
from the 76ers.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Terry Murphy 3. Terry Murphy the third.
RoboCop?
He's from the Pelicans.
Oh.
That's was Sean Murphy. And and Jericho Sims from the Knicks. Who the fuck is that? I never heard of this man, Jericho Sims from the Knicks. And now he's in the dunk contest?
Yo, bro. I haven't heard that. I don't know none of them.
Me neither.
Not even Kenya Martin. I know your father, bro. I don't know you.
Word.
And that just goes to show how old we are, right? I know your father.
Yeah,
Your
I
father was better.
used to have Kenya Martin on my team all the time when I played the NBA 2K game. When I make my own draft,
Yeah.
and all that shit. Kenya Martin was on my team.
Your father was better. He was a fake Joe Budden looking ass.
Damn.
That's funny. We could say that with Gary Payton, right? Gary Payton Jr. or the third.
Yeah.
Your fathers were better.
Word. And it's funny, Gary Payton, he snuck a fucking ring in there.
Fucking snuck it like a
With
thief in the night.
heat. Where I remember when they were like, Gary Payton got a ring, and everybody looked at each other like, Gary Payton got a ring. Woohoo!
I think with the Warriors, right? On some bench shit.
It was with the Heat.
Oh, with the Heat when they win?
Yeah, when it was D Wade, Shaq, Payton was on the bench, and a couple other people.
Oh, that's right. That's when he snuck in the ring.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. So they both snuck in the ring, right? Didn't Junior get one with Warrior? Or no?
I think so.
He
I'll
was
check.
on like a bench. Or that was the year they lost to the fucking 3-1.
I'm gonna check real quick. Gary Payton the second, 2000. He won the championship last year
The fuck with the
with the Warriors.
He was on it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That's crazy.
That shit had me. I'm still like stupefied.
Yeah, you're like, who? What?
Yeah, both the motherfuckers snuck in chips. Like father, like son.
And there you go, right there, yo.
Oh my god. The thieves, the burglary.
Word. That's one thing that Jordan could always put over Kobe and LeBron. He ain't never let a he ain't never let a Peyton win a championship on his watch.
Some asshole shit.
Word.
I'll be back for the
Never let a Peyton win the ring. Wow.
He will never let a Peyton Junior, the third, the first, negative
One
one.
thing Jordan can say, he never let anybody win the ring.
Seriously. My fucking Nick should have won a ring, but
I hate Jordan with a passion, but the man was what 6 for 6?
yeah, 6'6". And agile as a motherfucker. Shit, man. Yo, do you think LeBron James is considered the greatest scorer of all time or the greatest player of all time right now? Because he got the record?
I don't know, man. I'll give LeBron the fact that he is a better all around player, but scorer, I don't know, man.
So, Cruz, I asked Coach if he thinks that LeBron James is the greatest scorer of all time or the greatest player of all time right now because he got the title.
I'm gonna be unbiased.
But
I'm gonna be unbiased.
I say, yeah, in that game, but 1.11 with the no.
So I'm gonna be unbiased. I have no idea.
Donis. Every 2 turns.
Okay.
All right.
There's 2.
There was 2. True. Right. It doesn't make him not a scorer. That's cap because you know he's clutch. So I'm gonna be unbiased, and I'm gonna pretend I'm not a LeBron fan, and I'm gonna say yes. Yes, he is the number one scorer
Boo.
because
Boo.
because he's a scorer. Okay, that boo says a lot, and it goes a long way, and I'm pretty sure that swayed your decision. But dude,
Boo.
like, let's not forget the man at one point could drive at will. Right? We forgot about that guy. You know,
Let's not forget
LeBron
that
had
he's been
different
playing
phases.
20
He's been in the
years.
league for 20 years. Right.
Yes,
Not
yes.
everyone that can play for 20. Dirk played for 20 years. He's not close. Vince Carter played for 40 years. He's not even nowhere near.
But
You
he is
know?
the greatest player alive, though. Let's cut the crap.
So just because you play 20 years doesn't mean you're guaranteed to even come close to the shit, to the record, or to be even top 10. So with that being said, like, yeah, man, like that record is never gonna be we're gonna die. Not Curry, not no one here. No one in this NBA league right now is not gonna do that. Because you have to come in hot and stay hot for 20 years. That is fucking insane. You have to be playing in the league for 20 years and average about 30 points a game career-wise in 20 years to touch that. Like,
Yeah, listen. Let's not act
Bro.
like the first 10 years he fucking perfected the flop. Okay.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
'Cause I don't know if you forgot. But LeBron came in the league when there were still big boys playing, and it was rough out there. It was 2003, bro. It wasn't like he came in 2018. He came in 2003 when the Pistons and Wallace and there was some ruthless dudes out there. Ron Artest was fighting niggas. Niggas was out there, bro.
Yeah.
He was with all of them for a bit.
He was with them for like maybe a year or two. I'm
Who?
telling you, it wasn't that long. But then he started do his flop shit. That's to me. That's why. Yeah, he fucking
Never.
flop all the time, Joe. Stop it. He flop all
Yo,
the time.
you stop it. There's no footage of that. I could prove
No footage of
my
what?
argument.
Him running into Curry, who's about a foot shorter than him, and then
That
acting
wasn't
like
the
Curry fucking
argument.
tack- Come on, now.
This is
That's a
just anger
flop.
coming out.
But that's a flop.
You said come into the league 2 years, 3 years after that. He discovered the flop.
I say
That's a lie.
perfected the flop.
And that's still a lie. You know how you ever you word it, it's a lie.
My man,
Right.
the man flops.
First of all, flops been happening since way back when. Nothing is new under the sun, right?
He perfected it.
Sure, you can have that. I'm just saying you're wrong. You're entitled to that. I'm not saying. I'm just saying you're wrong. There's no proof of that. I'm not saying there's no proof of him not flopping, but there's no proof of that. LeBron, people's feared LeBron. You forgot who you talking about, bro. Don't let this old ass dude fool you. When LeBron came into the league, he was a freak of nature. No one's seen some shit like this ever. It's documented. No one's seen this.
The only thing that was weird about LeBron, the only thing that was
gym.
weird about LeBron was his receding hairline. Come on now, stop it.
You stop it. You behave. It's a new year. We're not doing this.
And then you wonder why I say that the refs were cheating in the Super Bowl. It's like Cruz is the only one. He's the only one that gets the smoke.
I'm the only one, bro. Okay, man. I'm standing on my shit, bro. I always. It's the truth. I'm not lying. I told you I will come here and never lie. And he's the clutchest player of all time. Like it or not. I might even have to say something different about that. But on paper and stat, he has the most clutch shots ever. Don't look at me. Look it up. I'm not making this up. It's not my stat.
I think you're making it up.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, dude. LeBron owns the NBA, son. That shit is crazy.
That's why I
That's
think you're
the
making it up.
only argument anyone has on him is fucking what? Oh, he's 4 and something in the finals, and
Yeah, he lost
like
in
that.
the finals.
He went 8 straight, yeah. But then when you go and when time goes on and people look back and reflect, the teams he was on, the pieces of shit he took to the finals consistently. You know what I mean? He lost to dynasties. He didn't lose to like fucking different teams every year. He lost a couple times to the Spurs, which were the Spurs back in the days. He lost to the fucking Warriors that people still struggle to beat nowadays. Like those are the squads he
And
lost.
he lost to the Mavericks.
I give and well, that's maybe the only team, but the Mavs were a good team that year, and that's when Dirk was on his MVP shit that year,
And they had Jason Kidd, who's one of the best leaders that you could have in that
and
time.
he was shooting lights out threes that year. Like that was all the form. What the fuck this happened? Kid shooting threes.
And LeBron
But
was trying to find himself too with the Heat.
that's when the decision made, and that's when he was the bad guy. He had that mentality on some like fuck every like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's not an excuse because he lost.
It's not.
But it's still one of
I-
those like you gotta take in consideration.
And that's what I love about that shit, because that was like real Nick. That was real man shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he went through it and we all saw it. Like, damn, this dude is Superman, but we saw him bleed. You know what I mean? We saw him
Yeah,
bleed.
kryptonite.
Yeah, we saw that. And the way he bounced back from after that, maybe if it makes sense, it makes me even more of a fan of his. Like, yo, I saw my hero go down and my man came back up and destroyed after that. And continued to destroy after that. Miami LeBron was scary. Miami LeBron was different.
But I think the biggest transformation for LeBron was when he lost to the Warriors with no one else on his team.
Oh, when they won 2 games with the Ladova.
Yeah, I think that is when he got that dog in him, and he's like, "Yo, fuck this, we ain't losing. I don't care who's on my team," because he didn't have Kevin Love, he didn't have Kyrie, and he was putting in that work. Everybody was like, he don't put in the work. When he was like on the Heat or whatever, he had people to lean back on. He had no one to lean back on on that team, in that series, and he did his thing. And then the next year he comes back, Kyrie's there, and they're averaging 40 points a game in the fucking finals. Both
if Kyrie and Kevin Love would have played when they weren't hurt that year you're talking about, that they could have won.
Yeah,
they definitely would have won. There would have been 2. That would have been 2. 110%. Because LeBron was crazy that year. He's crazy every year. I can't even say a year he wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
This dude is Mr. Consistency. Like it or not. Like, the only flaw in his game is maybe his free throws, but when they're clutch, he makes it. So it's like,
you know, to be honest with you, the only flaw I see in his game is the people he chooses to play with are always hurt.
Yeah.
Always
the
hurt.
people he chooses to play with dick him over.
Fucking yeah.
Facts.
Fucking Dwayne Wade, his knees gave out when he was playing with LeBron, and fucking what's his name? The other one, the big three.
Chris Bosh had a
Chris Bosh had a heart
actually
murmur. He had a heart murmur. Then they ripped out Kevin Love's shoulder. They ripped it out the fucking socket. The Celtics.
Yo,
Kyrie Irving just decided, yo, listen, I'm not built for this shit,
I'm
so I don't want
woke
to play
now.
no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play every game, every season. So he gets hurt whenever the fuck he wants. Anthony Davis is like, yo, listen, bro. Anthony Davis tears his quad like a woman got her period. Every time of the month, that motherfucker's on the sideline.
I agree, bro.
That's one thing I can give LeBron. He always has people hurt on his team. He always has to do it by himself when he got all-stars with him.
Yeah.
Well, he need to do better at choosing players.
Well, he does.
I hate you.
He does, but at this point, the entire league has turned into the fucking playground of, oh, I'm picking the best player on this, that's here, instead of for the best teammates. Because not for nothing, if LeBron would have been back in the day and he would have been the staple like a Jordan was, they would have built the team around his ass, and they probably would have had a fucking a couple of 3-piece the same way Jordan did. Because believe it or not, Jordan was a man, but they put a team around him that can successfully win with them doing their roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jordan was in a good situation, man.
The same way Kobe.
LeBron never had a Hall of Fame coach. LeBron never had a coach. He never had a coach. Never had. Okay, he never had a coach. None. Zilch. From fucking high school to now, he never had a coach. He still doesn't have a coach. That's impressive, bro. There was no mentor for this guy. No one mentored him like they mentored Jordan to make him great.
Yeah.
It was just him. He came out the fucking high school like that. Like, what the fuck?
And the organizations that he went to suck at getting him players. Because his first run with the Cavs, the best player they got him was fucking a rundown Shaq.
Yeah, that was Fat Shaq at that point.
Yeah, that was the best player they got to play with him. A rundown fucking Shaq.
They had Boobie Gibson. They had, bro, that squad was atrocious. They're arguing that that's the number 2 trash teams that went to the finals. Besides the number 1 is the one AI took.
Yeah,
that trash he took with Eric Snow and all of them garbage dudes. They say that LeBron team.
That was the worst team ever.
That was, I think,
that was
arguably
the worst team ever.
Debatable, but I think it takes the cake. That shit was pretty bad. That was all AI, and it showed because they got whopped in the finals. It showed.
No, seriously,
they were like one game, and then whoop.
Yeah,
smack.
Chris, how's that debatable? That team was bad.
It was bad, bro.
You're talking about
LeBron's team was bad too. They had Sideshow Bob, they had Barry Zhao, man. Eric Snow. They had bad players, bro.
My man, well, first of all, Eric Snow was on both teams because he was on the 76ers.
Yo, facts.
It was Eric Snow, AI, Eric McKee.
God damn, that was defender, right? That fucking bum.
I don't even remember the other 2 bums they had.
Fucking trash, bro. But see, that's why can't he have that LeBron effect? And people acknowledge that, but when it comes to LeBron, no, there's no that can't be an excuse because he's supposed to be a great one, and I understand that. But you still need that.
You know what it is though. This is the way I see it, at least.
Okay.
With Jordan, Bird, Magic, Iverson, and all these people that everybody said, oh, this guy's better than LeBron, Kobe, all that. They had the Rocky Balboa effect. Where at one point, like at one point or another, they're playing this game and they're getting their ass kicked, but they're still out there fighting, diving for the ball. One of those things that people, they're drawn to. Where, like my brother would say, Cap would say, he can never get the image out of his mind. There's like fucking a minute left, and LeBron's on the sidelines crying because he lost.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what it is. It's the fact that where we were raised, you die on the court whether you're losing by 100 or by 1. You kill yourself every play.
We were raised that you play to the final whistle.
Yeah, but you don't see that from players nowadays. No, not too many of them.
They smartened up. They're not kidding themselves anymore for a league that probably don't give a fuck if they do or not. Like I think, and that's the only aspect I see. That's the philosophy I think they have. Like, what, I'm not doing that.
And that's another problem that we face in this era of life as opposed to back in the day.
Yeah,
it is blatant that none of these companies or none of these organizations give a shit about their employees.
Yeah.
It's blatant. They're not hiding the shit no more.
No, 100%. That's the realest shit ever. And it's the same as football. That's why these players demand their money and they sit out of practice. It's like, no, when I get hurt, it's fuck you.
Yeah,
The same thing can be said about football. You think if you don't think if Lamar Jackson had that guaranteed contract, he would have been out in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, he definitely would have been out there. He'd have been Bobby Boucher up in that motherfucker.
My mama
shit. But Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know why the hate on my man on King James. My man made a decision,
I'll
and
tell
that
you.
was
I'll
it.
tell you.
That
I'll
was
tell you
it.
right
That was
now.
really
I'm
it. Because after the
Nah,
decision, everyone hated him. I was like, what?
Well,
don't
I
get it.
know my uncle hated him because he came in the league as the king, and my uncle was like, "Yo, bullshit, you ain't the fucking king." And it was just one of those things, like, how
Yeah.
you already dubbed yourself the king, you ain't even play a game yet, so you know. But then my uncle was the type that was like, "Who's the best player here? I'm gonna play against him." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So it was always a
no,
challenge
but
of that.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It was the decision.
It
Yeah,
makes it
He
even
knew
I
worse
know.
for you.
I know a lot of
he
casual
knew
fans hated him because of that.
he knew he wasn't going back to Cleveland.
What's wrong with that?
He still made it seem like he was thinking about it. We
Yo,
all
not
knew
for
he wasn't going
Because
yeah,
it's
back.
business. He couldn't probably under
yeah.
contract. He probably couldn't say anything.
But not for nothing. KD and Kyrie Irving should be
They're
just as
worse.
hated. Yeah,
They're
just
worse.
as hated. Because how many KD had it made in the Warriors, and then starts a problem, and I want to get traded, and I'm leaving.
The way
Kyrie
you,
Well,
Irving can't.
I
Kyrie
don't
Irving
think he
can't play a
started the problem.
season.
I think that's that man Damon
Draymond,
Green was like, yo, I don't fucking like you.
you a spoiled brat. Get out of here.
Yeah, spoiled little bitch.
We won without you.
Yeah, I don't think Kyrie Irving played a season on all of his teams. Did he? I don't think he completed the
Cleveland.
season with the Celtics. Cleveland, he didn't have a choice because he was the rookie. But even those, what his rookie year, he was out, right? He got hurt his rookie
And his
year.
ankle. He always had a lot of ankle
Yeah,
problems in
he
the
got
beginning.
hurt. He got hurt
Broke
his first
ankles.
year with LeBron.
Yeah.
I think he played 2 seasons with LeBron fully, and then he went to the Celtics. He didn't even start there because he was injured, and then he didn't when he was actually started. He was out for the playoffs. The Nets 2 seasons he wasn't even playing.
Yeah. So there you go. That's Kyrie, and
And everybody loves his ass.
I still do, man. But
I don't.
he fucked up, man. He regretted it. He made mentions to it. He left Cleveland because his ego got to him. All
He
this
wanted
LeBron
to be
talk,
his own. He wanted to be his.
all this
He wanted
LeBron
to do
talk. He
his
was like,
thing.
"Who am I, chopped
Yeah.
liver?"
Yep.
But you wasn't, bro. It was Batman and Robin. That was the dopest name they gave y'all. Like who would you wanted to be Batman? You not, respect the elders, bro.
Yo, not for
Yeah,
nothing,
but
bro.
at
Robin
at
is
the
just as
same
badass as Batman.
right, but who still get the credit? It's always gonna be Batman, and I get Kyrie. It's like, yo, no matter what I do, if I stay with LeBron, I'm always gonna be looked at as
No,
second fiddle.
yeah, it was Robin. Well, you're the second best
Yo,
player on the team.
you know who
Gotta
else?
take second fiddle.
You know who else
Right,
played
but
second fiddle?
he didn't want to play second fiddle. He
You,
wanted
you
to
know
be the main guy.
you know who else played second fiddle?
Pippen.
Pippen, and in some cases, Shaq.
Yeah, man, they're considered
Yeah.
the greatest.
Yeah, win your chips, ain't nobody could deny you. Here's the shit what they're saying now. Win your fucking championships. Play your game. No one can deny you. Charles Barkley hasn't won a championship at all, and they're saying he's one of the best players to play the game.
Yeah.
You never won a chip, but he's still one of the greatest
Yeah.
players ever to
Centers.
play.
Yep.
History only remembers what you do
The
and
winners.
not what people call you. Yeah.
That's
Play
what
the
I'm
fucking
saying.
game.
So with that being said, like what made winning chips a criteria to be a great one, a GOAT?
I think Jordan.
That's the argument that only comes up when it's LeBron. Everyone
I-
else,
I
Charles
think-
Barkley, we give him his
Yeah.
roses. He never won a chip, but we give him his roses.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson,
You know
fuck LeBron. He don't got 6.
You know what I
What?
think? You know what I think it is? I think it's when it comes down to the greatest player of all time. You have Magic, Bird, and Jordan. All of their shits were championship or bust.
Yeah.
All of it was championship or bust. And then you got other people that are winning championships to chase them. But it's like Magic, Bird, Jordan, and LeBron were expected to win championships.
Yeah. Like that was the standards. That's crazy. All their standards was you're winning a chip. If you don't win a chip,
It wasn't no good season.
it was no good
Yeah.
season. Like I could see that mindset, but that mindset to me it was so I never had that. I can't have that mindset. Yeah, winning is good. That's the goal, and that's what I will strive for. But don't get me wrong. If niggas gonna judge me off chips alone, after everything I put in, is like fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, get out of here, man. You're gonna lose more than you win in life. Like, facts. But that's just mine. I can't. That's why I don't like that chip. Yeah, you can mention your chip, but chips don't define me. Chips don't define a player I like. Like, you know.
Nah, he like a fucking Vince Carter ain't win no
Yeah,
chip,
bro.
and
He's a goat though.
Yeah. Reggie Miller, you know, another one.
Go. You can't take that away from them, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't like it. But anywho, that's whatever. I guess sports talk. It's great for sports talk, so I'll allow it.
I mean, without that, there ain't nobody's gonna be able to fucking talk the shit.
Right. But now, if you want to talk about individual accolades, then let's not go there.
Yeah, it seems like
it's crazy right now.
You have one side of the paper with all the accolades for Jordan, the other side, the rest of them for LeBron.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
They're still making up shit so that they can decide who's better, LeBron or Jordan.
I just saying that I always said it, man. Like, no one appreciates shit anymore, man. Appreciate greatness, or at least this is a one of a lifetime, man. We're not getting this again. Nah, we're not. Not in a very long time. I thought Zion was gonna be that dude, but he came in fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Came in fucking up. Like,
and he's hurt again, right?
He's always fucking hurt.
That's another thing, man. All these players are getting hurt so goddamn much. What happened to the advancement of technology? Like, how LeBron worked 30 years in this league, 20 years in this league, and he was
took care of his
twice.
body.
Yeah, he was hurt twice, and then these young bucks get hurt on the fucking bus ride.
Well, look
on a speed bump.
He took care of his body.
Yep.
He took care of his body. That's one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, 100%.
He had that talk with Brady.
LeBron is a Jordan fan.
Yeah.
He says it publicly. He wore 23 because of Jordan.
Yeah.
It's not like he's chasing. Well, it's not like a bad thing to chase, but that was his motivation, was to chase this guy, and look what it led to be great.
Right.
Yo, Show, give me a second. Let me hook you up.
Oh, Show's on the phone again?
Yeah, I didn't think Show was gonna call back, so I just took everything out.
And I think that's what it was. Like, Jordan didn't help either, bro. Because once they started the narrative that LeBron is better than Jordan, or is going to be better than Jordan, once Jordan went on air publicly and saying no, that ended up the feud, and he played LeBron. Like, you know what I mean? He was throwing shots at LeBron, and I think that created everything, bro.
At the end of the day, fuck both of them.
Even LeBron said he was hurt with what Jordan said. Like, you like, yo, wow,
Well,
son, like, that's someone I look up to, bro. And you
here's the thing. It's been documented that Jordan is a dick. Was a dick and always will be a dick.
But
I don't know what I don't know why people are fucking amazed. I mean,
not amazed, but that's what started a lot of feud between them, being the GOAT.
Yo, but the thing is this though, man. The way I see it is, I can't say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest player of all time. I've never watched him play, but I give him respect because of what he did. I seen Jordan play. I seen LeBron play. I can say both of them were the greatest players at that time.
Yeah,
we can never tell if LeBron and LeBron's best team and Jordan's best team played in the fucking finals, who would win this. We can't tell that. It's everybody's opinion. But the fact of the matter is, right now, LeBron is the best player in this era. He's the best player of all time in this era. No one's like Curry can shoot threes from anywhere, but he can't do what LeBron does.
No way.
And the same thing went with Jordan when he took the mantle from Bird and Magic, and the same shit was with Kareem and when Magic took the mantle and Dr. J. Everybody had those eras where they were the best. At one point, Kobe Bryant was the best player of all time. You know what I'm saying?
My man ripped one.
He got a frog in here. Show, what you think? Show, you haven't spoke all day.
I think Jordan is the best player in the world, and there's no question about it. Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's all different players, bro. And I agree with you. Jordan was the player of his time. LeBron was the player of his time. Only thing I do have to like say about that is the closest second player to LeBron is KD, and that's a very close. I don't think there was a second close next to Jordan when he was playing. I don't know if you
But
disagree.
I think KD's overhyped. I
You
think
think
there's a
so?
lot. I think there's a lot more to playing a sport than just being able to put the points on the board. Is it like
You think KD
you?
was a close second to LeBron?
Yeah,
Maybe
it
a
was a
couple
point in
years
time
ago.
where he was doing the same almost back in the day when he was with OKC.
Yeah,
Same
but
numbers, maybe a little better. I remember I showed you.
for me, the separation is you put LeBron James in the finals with his shitty ass team, and he'll win one game. You put KD in the finals, and people be like, "Yo, I'm surprised KD made it to the finals." He's not anything but a fucking scorer. He's the third man in the Suns. That's him to me. He may be a very good scorer because he's tall, but like there's a for me at least my standards of greatness. You got to show that you can win. You know, like it don't matter if you score 80 points in the game and you lose by 30. You know, it's like there's some reason why you ain't winning this game. I don't know about y'all, but I exaggerated those numbers before y'all start saying, "Well, that's the team's fault." Not, fuck that. But you know what I'm saying? That's just me. But you think KD's second to LeBron?
It was a time where he was. Now, like after he hurt his ankle in Warriors, he went downhill. But before that ankle, he was in numbers. He was almost close to LeBron. I remember like 3 years ago, I sent you the numbers. It was the same. They were equal, or one was
I
one and the other one was two.
I remember they had that argument a couple years ago. It was KD and LeBron. Skip Bayless
Yeah,
was the one giving out that argument.
Of course.
man. And I know more though. Like I said, after he hurt his ankle, it went downhill.
Remember when it was Carmelo and
Even though
LeBron?
when he's there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy.
for that whole week.
Yeah, that whole week he's that guy.
When the first week of their careers, it was Melo versus LeBron, and then LeBron said, "All right, I'm here to play," and Melo was like, "Nah, I'm here for the money." Where the Knicks at?
Speaking
Yo,
of
Yeah, you
that,
watch
they
the
won
numbers.
tonight.
I heard that Melo might go to the Suns.
He's still playing. Nigga retired.
I don't know. This is what I heard from Ian.
Why did they let Melo like sit in the bench with the Knicks? B? We need him right now. Come off the bench with a couple of threes.
How the Knicks doing this year?
Hey, I'll look at.
We got a good squad, man.
We're
We
six.
built a nice little nucleus. Our point guard is nasty, scoring 40 points a game.
No, he's not.
Julius Randle's Julius Randle.
We're 33 and 27, sixth place in the East, right behind the Nets.
They're 33 and 37.
33 and 27.
Okay. Oh yeah, 6 games
Yeah,
above 500.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We out here winning, baby. I think we might, with the record we are now, we might make the playoffs.
Yeah, but see, it's always the first half of the season. I don't count because once after the All-Star break, that's when teams start playing.
Yo, the Bucks are on a 11-game winning streak.
Yeah,
God damn.
and they're
Yeah,
second. They're second
they-
place. They're second place right now to the Celtics. They're back one game.
Yo, the Spurs are on a 14-game losing streak. Wow. How the
Yo,
mighty
They're
have
doing that on
fallen.
purpose, bro.
yo,
They
Get those
tanking.
picks, right?
yo, is it me or when they got that woman coach to take over, and all of a sudden, oh, Greg Popovich is still the head coach?
Yes, sir. His old ass is still the head coach.
He's
I
gonna
thought he
die on the
retired.
court.
Oh, I thought he retired. He's
I
Bill
thought Tim
Belichick.
Duncan was
She's
He's
like
gonna
the
die on that
assistant
bench.
coach. She's like the assistant coach, but she
Okay.
was a good player.
I thought it was Tim Duncan, his assistant coach.
Not anymore.
She used to be. It's Becky something. She used to be a point guard in the WNBA.
She ain't there no more. The assistant coach for the Spurs, Darius Sangala. Dude. Mitch Johnson, Brett Brown, Matt Nelson, and then the trainers Will Sevening.
They fired Tim Duncan.
Yeah, they say fuck out of here, dude.
I don't know what the hell Greg Popovich is doing. He needs to go retire.
Better leave that man alone. Come on, nowhere and be like, what you talking about, boy? Now
I forgot DeRozan was on the Bulls.
Yeah, you can tell Greg Popovich is mad old school.
Damn, show hung up on you. Yeah, but who's on the Spurs now? I don't think.
Nobody.
But they got a high school team to play for the Spurs, right?
Yeah. I think only really, really, really devoted Spurs fan can tell you who's on that team.
Yeah.
Just like a regular fan would not be able to be like, I don't know who's on that
Patty
team.
Mills is Patty Mills still on that team?
I gotta
You know
check.
what? I gotta check too. We're here, right? Might as well. Nah, I don't know anybody. I can't even pronounce half these dudes. Nah.
They're all European.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Romeo Langford, Trey Jones, Charles Bassey, Dominic Barlow, Cam Birch, Devin Vassell, Zach Collins. What is going on here?
They got a
Doug
football player
McDermott.
in Lamaki Burham, Bramham.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I told you, only a diehard Spurs fan would probably be able to tell you.
Yeah. This is how I look at the next roster. Like, who the fuck is this?
They think Jalen Brunson is the next coming of fucking Grant Hill.
Word. Yo, Josh Hart, bro, is he worth it? We got him on the.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy we traded for Portland. Show you on the line.
Hey, it's me.
We talking about we don't know who the fuck is on the Knicks. Was Josh Hart a good pick, Show? Because I know you be betting on the Knicks.
Yeah, he's a defensive wing. We needed him. A defensive rebounding wing. We already got offense.
At 6'4"?
Yeah.
Man, shorter than me getting rebounds.
Hey,
Box people out.
I'm shorter than me.
Fuck.
Yeah, I heard Baskin and Robbins is shorter than you.
I said Dennis Rodman was shorter than me.
That's true.
Dennis Rodman was listed at 6'9".
And I'm 7'8".
And I do stress listed because they be listing motherfuckers mad wrong.
Yeah.
Remember, they had fucking Barkley at 6'7" or 6'8". He's 6'4".
Damn, Barkley's a power forward at 6'4"? Nah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they had Jordan listed at 6'6".
He
Yo,
is
the
6'6", huh?
What's the 6?
Right. But I'm saying they had Barkley's schedule an inch taller than Jordan.
I think he was. Well, when they was playing together, that's how it looked. Like Barkley was a little taller, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I don't
Nah,
remember. I don't
Barkley
know.
was 6'4". Barkley 6'4". Barkley is
He
short
said he
for a
was
power
so
forward.
wide, he looked short. He got broad shoulders.
Nah, dude, that man is 6'4". This is like Shaq. Like Shaq was listed at what, at 7'4"? Shaq is only really 7'2".
Or maybe they lost some height with all those knee problems. Yo, Hogan was 6'8", but he's 6'6" now.
Actually, Hogan was 6'9".
Spine strength. Spine compressed.
He had like 7 back surgeries. He lost 2 inches of his height.
Dude, that man has had back surgery, hip replacement, knee replacement. That man's a walking cyborg right about now.
Spine expanded.
Yo,
He
fellas,
was
I'm about to head
5'7"
out.
when he was
Nah, yeah.
I got a shower.
added a couple more links to my back.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything that is about sports now. Show, you want to say anything about the Super Bowl? Oh,
Except for one thing. Except for
what
one
we
thing.
said? What we
Uh-oh.
said?
All right. Kyler Murray. You saw what Sean Payton wrote, right?
No.
He said he didn't take the Arizona job because he didn't want to deal with Kyler Murray. He didn't
Oh,
say in
wow.
those words. He didn't say in those words, but he basically said it like that.
Yeah.
And remember our conversation earlier in the year where I said, Kyler Murray is a problem. He's a problem child. And there's a lot of NFL coaches, established NFL coaches, who don't want to coach the Cardinals because of that shit. That's why everybody they've been interviewing is motherfuckers have never been head coaches.
Now, is that better for Kyle Murray? Because now at least he'll be able to play his game.
Well, put it like this: he was drafted because the guy that coached him before, his system in college was tailor made for Kyler Murray. He coached them, so he became the coach for the Cardinals. Remember, when he became the coach for the Cardinals was the year after they drafted Josh Rosen, and they became the first team to ever draft quarterbacks in the first round back-to-back years. So Kingsley drafted Murray, because of the system and to be his, and Kyler Murray fucked him over, for lack of a better words. So now, he has say who they hire. So if the head coach flops, and it's on Kyler Murray now.
Shit.
What is that?
That's a lot of pressure to be on his shoulders. There's a lot of pressure to be on his shoulders for a kid, but he put himself in the situation now. The words of "Don't be a menace to society while drinking juice in the hood." Sink or swim, baby. If you ain't,
Right.
if you don't know how to swim, you bound to drizzle.
Word. I mean, we'll see. Because he was hurt this season too.
That's another thing. He was listed at 5'11". Everybody say he's like 5'8".
Compared to everybody else, he looked like he's 5'5". Yo,
I'm telling you, if Arizona does bad this year, it's gonna look bad on him.
I mean, they shouldn't look bad with Connor and fucking Hopkins there. My man got
Nah,
weapons.
they looking to trade Hopkins.
Who- I mean, who would you trade Hopkins?
To the Giants.
No, I don't want. He's 30
Yeah,
years
but
old.
then
I don't want him.
yeah, but then you would have to give up like Saquon or some shit.
Exactly. I don't need that. We're good.
I'll
Um,
give him
Yeah,
Thibodeau.
they need
Thibodeau
draft
in the
picks. You know
first
what I'm
in the
saying?
second round.
So hold on, you give up your quarterback for the Giants for Hopkins?
I would.
Hell no, I said Thibodeau. That's the linebacker.
Thibodeau seems like he's doing a
Well,
good.
you gonna give up Tibbs for Hopkins? Hell no.
Why not? You're giving up the best. You're giving up a rookie linebacker for the best receiver in the world.
Yeah, but
Why he's
Thibodeau.
not? My man, you're gonna give up a guy who you just drafted, who you're not paying much, who seems like he's destined to be a very good edge to player for a 30-year-old wide receiver coming off being suspended 6 games because of PEDs. You know what I'm saying? He's lost a step, and he has a massive contract. Nah, I'm good.
What did Philadelphia give up for AJ Brown?
Bros, that's your department.
What?
They gave up
What
the
did
first.
Philadelphia give up for
They
AJ
gave up
Brown?
a first round draft pick.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you're gonna have to relay that because I ain't hear it. I heard
I don't know. I think it was the
they cut
second
off.
round.
He's still trying to figure out what they gave up
Oh,
for.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
just trying to figure it out because if we could build
Who's it, Austin?
a package like
Yeah, but
that.
AJ Brown is like 6 years younger than Hopkins. If you're telling me Hopkins 5 years ago when he was 25, yeah, I would do it. But Hopkins is 30 years old right now. This is when most wide receivers start their decline. So you're gonna pay him like fucking almost $20 million to basically do the same thing that Kenny Galladay did this year. Nah, man, I'm good.
Oh yeah, Kenny, that's fucking bitch.
Appreciate
You
that,
know,
Austin.
All right, fellas, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night.
All
My eyes
right.
are burning.
Pearls.
Finish off the
Pearls,
podcast
been a
strong. And I'm out. Have a good
All
night.
right, bro.
pleasure.
All right, peace.
Elvis is out.
Yeah, he boogied. Yo, did you guys see the fight over the weekend? Volkanovski and
Hell yeah.
Volkanovski,
Nah, I didn't see no
Mocha
fights.
Chocolata, yeah.
Volkanovski is the pound monster.
Yo, not
He
for
is a
nothing.
beast.
Yo, not for nothing. Volkanovski should have won that fucking fight.
He is a beast.
He proved that he outclassed Mocha Chocolata Yava.
Bro, I've never seen somebody be a real chicken, real naked chokehold and be punching somebody in their face. Yo, I'm comfortable back here. I'm chilling.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? He told Ariel Hawani, he goes, yo, what would you saying to him at that point? He goes, you're the best pound for pound and you're just holding me here? He's like, he's like, you called me out and you just holding here for dear life? And that's when he started punching him. He's like, come on, fight me, motherfucker. And he just started punching him. He's like, you just want to hold me here?
Hold me.
Word.
Everything good.
Yo, not for no. I think they should change. That fight proves they should change the way they score fighting, and they should change the way that they ref fighting because that was a stalemate. Homeboy was just on his back, not doing nothing, and Volkanovski's just sitting there, not letting him do nothing. The ref should have been like, "All right, yo, get up," and and that should not count for points. That should not count for control or nothing because nobody's in dominant position. Just because
But you know what they say, right?
got your legs wrapped around him doesn't mean that you're winning. You're just laying there. You're not advancing position.
But Vince, you know what they say, right? Never leave the fight into the hands of the refs.
It's true.
Or,
But-
or in the UFC case, the judges.
Yeah, it's true. But at this point, I mean, at that point, Mocha Chocolata was holding on for dear life. He was in love with Volkanovski.
Shamaya.
Huh?
Shamaya.
That's what I said. Mocha Chocolave. Yo, listen, that's what his name is. Because my man was out wrestled, outstruck, and out fucking groundwork by Volkanovski.
Okay, now you lied. He wasn't out wrestling.
Yeah, yo, dude.
The other kid is a wrestling monster, but he was dragging him
He
down.
he couldn't keep him down for shit.
No, he couldn't, but he got him down. That was the amazing thing, that this monster of wrestler couldn't keep this other guy down. So his wrestling must have been up there.
His wrestling was better.
He kept getting up.
Yeah, his wrestling was better.
My man was on his back whipping his ass, like Shannon said, in the ass whipping contest. The guy getting his face punched is the one losing.
Yep. Yep.
You're right
I
though.
don't care if you got your legs wrapped around his stomach. I don't care if he's on his back. If you get him punched in the face to the point that you don't want to grab a chokehold, you lose it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah, my man. He had him in a chokehold and he let go of that. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna continue to get punched in my face. This ain't nice.
Word. He said, "What happened to the easy fights I had?"
Word. Who taught him this? Wait
Yeah.
a minute. He's better than the bear. I'm used to wrestling bears. What the
Word.
fuck bears is this?
You ain't supposed to punch me.
Word. The bear didn't punch me in the face.
Word. You're not allowed to punch in wrestling.
Alex surprised me, bro. He really, when I saw him grab him and try to pull him to the floor, I was like, uh-oh, here you go. Nobody gets out of this. My man got right up. My man gave you the thumbs up.
Yep.
My man was giving you the fucking the California Dreaming Surfer fucking thing.
Yep.
I saw that. I saw that. I was like, oh shit. Like, really?
I'm stronger than a fucking bear.
He said, "Fuck your bears."
Man, fuck your bear. That bear's pussy.
Because you know what he did? Volkanovski was training with one of the top heavyweight gold medalist wrestlers just to prevent the takedown and to get back up. And then he wrestled with a heavyweight champion jiu-jitsu practitioner because he goes, if he gets taken down and he can't get back up, I'm the second line of defense. I'm going to show him how to fucking put him in submissions or stay out of submissions. So he trained with the best guys at heavyweight. And he even said, he's like, yo, this guy ain't strong at all.
Yeah. I think that's bullshit though. I think he's strong. He's just not stronger than him.
No, you know,
short midget is strong.
But I think what him and Nurmagomedov do a lot is the pressure. That's what I think the difference is with their wrestling is the pressure. Once they put so much pressure on these guys that these guys just concede. And then when you got Volkanovski out here going, yo, bro, I was made into a diamond with this pressure. That's when it's like, all right, you fucking with a real motherfucker now.
Yeah.
I agree. That is exactly it. They get pressure so much with the wrestling that they give up on the fucking punching. They're like, I ain't punching them because they keep grabbing my legs every time I punch.
Yeah. Look at
Now he's like, I'll punch you on the floor, I'll punch you on the ground, I'll punch you wherever you grab me.
Yeah, look at McGregor with Nurmagomedov. The minute Nurmagomedov grabbed McGregor gave up. He's like, nah.
Like, how do I get
Spaghetti, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
The same
but
thing.
on that note, I'm gonna head out too.
All right, bro.
All right, people. Y'all be safe.
Yeah, have a good one, bro.
Appreciate you.
See you guys next week.
Peace, bro. Have a good night.
Hasta la pasta, people. Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta. Don't get any on you. Sure, I figured we could talk about this subject and then I guess we call it a night also.
Yes, sir. That'll be good. 'Cause I ain't getting home till 11. I'm not even near my house.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know, but yeah, that's the thing. I'm watching this fight and I'm like, yo, I don't know how this man wins a title and automatically he wants to be pound for pound. He didn't do nothing in the division, but fuck it, that's what they want to do. So they put him up against Volkanovski. Volkanovski shows that there's levels to this shit. Pound for pound, he's better than the dude he was wrestling. Better than the dude he was
Yeah.
fighting.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna disagree with you. You could tell that Shamaya's wrestling is better than Volkanovski. I just feel like Volkanovski has so much other shit that it nullified the wrestling. Like, yeah, you could wrestle and you could get me down, but I'm good enough that I could get up. Or I could block whatever you're trying to do. I could block whatever chokehold you're doing. I'm blocking whatever you're doing. And then I'm making you nervous because your wrestling usually overpowers everybody.
Yeah.
So once I block that, you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna hold him here with my legs. Hey, oh, he's punching me in my face. Fuck! Where do I move?
Yeah.
I can't even wrestle him. So yeah, that's how. Plus, I ain't gonna lie though. I heard something in the press that made me change my mind. I want to see a second fight. His coach wasn't there. Uh, Shamaya coach.
Nurmagomedov?
Yeah, he wasn't there. So at the end of the match, as soon as the Nurmagomedov called him, first thing he said is, "Yo, my man, you telling me you don't know how to go from your back to full mount?" And he's like, "I would have known what to do if you was here." So automatically, I can tell that the coach already would have had a different plan than what he had. Like he already, as soon as he called him, he told him, "Why did you stay there like an idiot with your legs wrapped around him and you didn't jump on top?" And I've seen Nurmagomedov actually do that move where he's behind you and then he'll do something, he'll punch you and then climb on top of you.
Yeah, but he ain't never
So
did it to somebody like Volkanovski.
no, he hasn't. But
No, but
I'm sure he would have said something to him like, "Yo, you need to move from there."
it's true, but you know, if you want to be the pound for pound greatest, you got to know that shit offhand.
You do.
You know?
But you gotta understand, this is
No,
a
no.
rookie. This is a
Yeah.
rookie fighter. This is
Yeah.
like his 12th fight.
He what happened was he came in thinking he was going to dominate, and my man Volkanovski said, "No, I came here to fight." And he said, "Oh shit."
Word. He came in there like Mike Tyson against Holyfield.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna go home. This is gonna be easy.
Yep.
And Holyfield hit him in the face, and he's like, "Shit, this is gonna be a long night."
Yep. My man said,
No.
I came here first round knockout like I did Barboza, and we call it a night." And Volkanovski goes, "No, player, you came here to fight."
Yes, sir.
And he wasn't ready for that. Word.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't feel. Maybe I need to watch the fight again because I watched it on YouTube, so I didn't really see it the way it's supposed to be shown. But I didn't see any overbearing from Alexander in the stand-up game. Like I didn't see him catch him flushly. Like, oh shit, he rocked him.
He did it in the first round. He rocked him once, but it you could tell that it was the reach that was fucking up Volkanovski's rhythm. You know, because it was hard to get in there. But the last
he
round,
had more reach though. His reach was longer.
No, Volkanovski's way shorter than.
No, but his reach, like when they presented them side by side, his reach was like an inch longer.
Yeah, but that wasn't a factor at all, bro.
That don't count.
Yeah,
that don't count when you're little.
not in that fight, because he had no problem with Max Holloway, but this one for some reason, it was. I think he was concerned about the wrestling, so that's why it was weird for him to get inside. But that last round when he was like, "Fuck it," and then he started dominating. If he would have did that in the fourth round, the fifth round, he would have won the fight.
He said that too. He was like, I respected his wrestling too much, and I found out he's not even strong. I should have went in and I should have did what I always do.
Yep.
Overpower him. But That's the thing about a champion. You got to be smart enough to know when not to press. You got to respect. You got to respect that man's wrestling, bro. Whether you like it or not. He. It may
Yeah.
be you think it's bullshit. He's wrestling bears. He's a wrestling monster. I'm sure he would be a national champion if he was in America.
No, yeah, his wrestling is good. It's just one of those things like Volkanovski showed that you could be great at one thing, but unless you're great at everything, you're not on my
You go
level.
around the word. Once I get you out of that element
Yeah.
that
And
you're great at, you're in trouble.
yeah.
I like, but don't get it grand. Don't get it twisted. Because that man, I heard that man wrestles with DC, and DC is 300 pounds,
Yeah,
and I
but
heard he could take down DC.
see, MMA wrestling is different than regular wrestling. But I understand what you're saying. But it's
Mm-hmm.
still one of those things like there's little tricks here and there when it comes to any form of fighting that
Mm-hmm.
that you can learn that can nullify anything. That's why you see my man. He's like, why didn't you go for the mount? You know why he didn't go for the mount? Because his back. All right. So the way that his leg triangle was, he would for Volkanovski to nullify it, he would have had to turn to his left, and he already put his back on the cage. So for him to take the mount, he would have to either release that leg, the body lock, or rotate in the direction that Volkanovski wants him to go. So
He should have released.
the minute he releases to get on that mount, Volkanovski's out. The minute he rotates out of on the side, Volkanovski can now attack the legs and turn into full guard. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying that too. I saw him flip upside down
Yeah.
a couple of times.
You
Yeah.
know, what I'm saying? So it's when you're doing it against somebody who's not as skilled as a wrestler Volkanovski is, like on McGregor or somebody who's tired, you already tired them out, or they just want to fight you. Yeah, that's gonna work. But when you're doing it on somebody that's focused on wrestling and nullifying your shit, it's not gonna work all the time. You're gonna give up position.
I agree. I think the second fight is gonna be tougher for Alex though.
I don't know, man. He gets better every fight. When he fought Max Holloway the first time, it was one of those. I don't know, man. You robbed Max Holloway. Then he fought him the second was it the second and third time, or was it the second time? And he mollywopped him, and it was like, damn, son.
For Flick,
Yeah,
I whooped his ass.
yeah,
Well, we'll see. It's gonna be
yeah.
It's gonna be another great one, man. I hope Alex, Shaman, like they both go back to the drawing board and they study their arts. Like I feel like Shamaya, this will wake him up. He was probably walking around like he was Ivan Drago and shit. Nobody else. I'm untouchable.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
really probably don't even like get ready that much. Like I don't need to get ready. I'm kick his ass.
man.
Like Tyson. I ain't going now that he lost and he feel like he lost. He's like shit, I need to wrestle for 3 months. Like now they both gonna go back to the drawing board and get better. It's gonna be
Word.
a great match.
It's either that or it makes him think like, damn, I'm not as good as I was. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because sometimes when somebody has that in him, it's either he becomes better or he gets worse. And
True.
I don't know him like that, but because he's from another country. I don't know how they handle shit in other countries. But if he was American, I would have said nah, he was defeated.
Oh shit. He would have had the Roy Jones effect.
Yeah, like it looked like he was kind of defeated. Like he was one of those. He knew that he was outclassed. He wasn't ready for this fight, and it was like, fuck,
Yeah.
bro, this is the best I got.
You could tell when a man's defeated when you got a close fight, and as soon as they ask you a rematch, nah, and they already had another guy in the ring and shit.
Yeah,
Like, or they had Oliveira in the ring. Oh, nah, I'm gonna fight Oliveira. Why are you running, man?
yeah,
Fuck that
yeah.
Oliveira guy. You already beat him.
Word. And Volkanovski was like, "Hey, man, I felt like I had everything I needed to beat him, but I made that. I didn't pull the trigger fast enough, and he won. Good for him. Show him some respect. But we do this shit again. I'm beating him." Volkanovski was already ready he was like, "Give me the pen. I'll sign the rematch right now."
I don't. Uh, I don't think he won though. I think it was more of a tie. I'm not gonna lie.
You know,
Like I don't think he won because he got dragged to the floor a couple of times
see, that's
and held down.
that's the reason. Like, listen, according to the rules and the way they judge the thing, Volkanovski lost. But but I don't think they should have those rules. Like, I don't think they should be judging it like that. My man just held him down there and stood there. And to me, it's like, yo, that's not fighting.
It's not fighting, but it's MMA.
Yeah,
it's
but
part of MMA.
yeah, but the minute Volkanovski started punching him in the face and he's not doing nothing, I would have been like, okay, now the control is in Volkanovski's hands. It doesn't matter if you have a key lock; he's doing offense.
True.
Because my man's not advancing. That's the thing. If you're just holding him down, like, yo, if we was watching this fight in the street and somebody was just holding somebody down, you'd have been like, yo, all right, stop it. You ain't doing nothing.
Word.
My man just holding him down. At this point, he's just running out the clock, trying to get this cheap win. And to me, it's like, yo, if you're there to fight, bro, fight. I can understand if he's trying to advance position, he's trying to choke him out, he's trying to ground and pound him, and all the other shit. I get that completely. Do that. That's jiu-jitsu. But when you're just standing there, when you're just in one position, not moving forward, just doing the same shit over and over again, you're not trying to change any looks for the rear naked choke. He just kept doing the same thing. It's like, all right, you're stalling. Yo, get up. Let's go.
I totally don't understand. I really thought Alexander was in great danger. I don't understand what was it that he was missing from connecting that. The hardest part of that rear naked chokehold is the legs, and he had it deep. He had a deep hook.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't think he knows how to hand play, because I've seen people like Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
He'll punch you in your face a couple of times, so you raise that chin.
Yeah.
As soon as you raise that chin, he'll punch you again and he'll slip that arm under. Whoop! Got him!
Yo, but Brian Ortega put Volkanovski in a guillotine choke, and Volkanovski got out of it. Volkanovski's very good with that choke.
He knows how to defend it.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my chin.
Yeah.
Because he squeezed. At one point, he squeezed. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he squeezed his face.
Yeah, but I'm like, he's not in the right angle.
Yeah.
Volkanovski must have known that.
Yeah. And he's always calm. That's the thing, though. Being calm helps out a lot. It helps because once you tension up and you start fighting it, that's when you slip up and shit. That's when you start getting choked and start breaking shit. You know what I'm saying? You lose your flexibility.
Yeah, you could tell he's been fighting for a while, bro.
Yeah.
This wasn't his first fight.
Word.
My man was like, I was fucking scared for him. I'm like, shit, he's behind you. The bottom piece is blocked. Now he just got to get that under your chin, and it's over. He's there smiling and shit. No, don't worry. I know how to move my head.
Yep.
Don't worry. Now I'm going to just turn around and punch him in his face because I'm bored.
Word.
I don't like this.
Word. Yo, show. Next time they do a UFC event, we'll do the restream and I'll let you watch it because I paid for this one.
Let's do a live thing. A live. You want to do a live? If you're gonna watch, you don't have to do it. If we're gonna watch it together, then let me log on and maybe I could do like a live.
Well, you wouldn't be able to watch it then because I would have to put it on the screen for you to see it, and then you know what I'm saying?
I can't stream without the audio.
Like, no. You would have to need the picture for you to see it.
I can figure it out. I can have my laptop or something. I can have my
No.
My iPad.
What I'm saying is, I would have the broadcast the fight over restream so you can see it.
Oh,
and if you're
so
live, if you're live, then I would be broadcasting the fight to everybody.
Gotcha.
And then we'll get banned again.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I could watch if you streaming it, I could watch it. I could watch it on like my on my tablet, and I could stream from my computer.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm paying for it. That's why I was just gonna say, fucking just watch it off of my shit. That way you don't have to watch it off of the fake shit. Yeah, but it don't matter how many devices you got. I have to show it on screen for everybody to see it.
I know that you're gonna show it on screen for everybody to see it. I'm watching in a separate computer, so it won't come out on my computer, and then I'm gonna just stream to my regular channel, to Twitch or whatever, on a regular computer. They're not gonna hear the audio. Like
All
I'm
right,
gonna watch it on my tablet, and then I'm gonna stream from my computer. So how are they gonna hear
because that's what you do.
it? What? I wish I had my button. What? I would have hit when you say what? What? Damn, man. I can't wait. Yo, I think next week I'm off, bro. It's showtime. What? That's how I was excited to do. What? Oh, man. I can't wait.
The
I
word.
can't wait to be on time.
But hey, man. This on that note, I know you. I think you just got home
Yeah.
So-
How the fuck you know?
because I can hear when you're not driving anymore. And plus, I heard that turn signal. That turn signal's infamous. But yo, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.